much.
All right,
If it
we're
would-
back. Part 2. So, you guys have seen a message scrawled in a tree. You've got the black orchid. You've searched through some water and some busted up bird nest things and stole their loot. That's
They're a
what
bunch of jerks anyway.
I mean, yeah, they insult Dalen's mom.
Guy's a big jerk.
Some pretty good wisecracks.
Yeah.
And they're mentally torturing a person.
What cool birds.
Remember,
just-
cry in the shower. In the bathhouse. Then you can
It's
say it's soap
weird.
in your eyes.
What do they get out of it?
Nothing. It's
They're
cruel
jerks.
malice. That's what
Yeah.
they enjoy being shitty.
In fact, I think they thrive on cruelty. Okay, so guys, here we
So we
are.
want to climb down, right?
So we want to go to the spiders, right?
No,
I
not.
don't think they do.
There's no spiders down there.
Mm-mm. I'm first going to go following where Donovan walked. I'm gonna take a look at the statue. I would like to take a look at the statue.
It's a overgrown, kind of weathered statue of what seems to be some sort of like Chalton, maybe royalty, but it's not. It's a man. It doesn't look familiar. It doesn't match any other statues you've seen either in this place. There's no plaque that you can see either. It's got
No.
got some sort of fancy headdress on.
Big nose.
You can
See
see
some
that
colours.
there's a stairway. Bum, bum, bum.
We've seen this statue before, right? Like the face. Did I get around? I guess. Hey, dude.
Yeah, I guess I was going around the statue to take a look at it. So I guess.
Zoom.
Yep, it's a statue of some Chalton guy. Looks like some sort of like warrior, general, royalty. It's unclear, and there's
Sure.
there's
You
no
check all
plaque.
the hidey spots on
Anything I can see, yeah.
them.
I'm checking it because I'm looking for, Ubtao symbols and all that. So
Do you have like a monogrammed handkerchief with TT on it?
Nope.
Damn.
Monogrammed handkerchief.
Aw.
The general's name, Liz.
oh, I was like, I don't understand.
I
Clearly.
think maybe let's just go back. Like this way looks like it's going to lead to that area on that balcony, does it not?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Although it's very dense brush,
What?
Use
isn't it? It's very dense, like garden or whatever.
No, that's down below.
that's down below. That's in
We don't
the
need-
Over by Donoquin is where the statue we saw is.
yeah. So
Where you are. Oh, where's mine? And
Or the statue. The big statue.
he's on the other side of the statue. from
oh,
me.
that's why I can't see him. Yeah.
Donnequin!
Where the tree was and stuff like that, like just above where all the characters are, there's like a tree.
Yeah.
What's that?
I got a
There's
blue
like and
arrow.
beside that, also there's like a big tree trunk. Yeah, in there, and then that leads down. You have to climb down that into to that area
Yeah.
there.
I
But
thought
that
there was-
area
A
is.
dense garden there.
That's
that
overgrown.
is.
yes.
That's not where we need to go to get to the place though. There's another area of stuff towards where I am, where I can see stairs on stuff that go up to where we want to go.
Tau girls.
Can I see into the southern garden, Corey, or is it totally overgrown as well?
It is not as densely overgrown as the one to the north, but you still can't see very far, like past the first square into it. It's just
Okay.
it is, and it's the same types of flowers that you saw before in the other one with the tri-flower fronds. It doesn't have tri-flowers,
okay.
but it has like those
hallucinogenic ones.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There is, however, standing at top of the stairs, there is a scratched message into the stone wall.
Ooh.
Right there. And
Okay.
it says, it's in Oldo Moon as well, written on the wall, and it says, "Without dreams, eternity is unbearable."
Poetry. Bathroom poetry.
Okey-dokey.
Oh god, Blackwood and Donnaquin have merged.
Oh, we are now.
Donna Quind.
We are one.
We
We
are
are legion.
Donnawind.
You don't think these were scrawled by the person or creature who's Zel Kore right now? Like, free me, without dreams, eternity's unbearable. If they're like keeping that
Maybe.
That
here,
explains why she's putting herself in a like stupor of a fantasy of the drugs. Like she definitely seems like she does not like it when she starts sobering up. She ground that stuff into her eyes and mouth or face or whatever, lickety split.
I mean, it seems cruel to leave her in that state if she is indeed being manipulated and controlled and held.
We don't even know it's her. She's a crazy bird lady right now. Put it simply. But maybe we'll find out more in these areas.
Oh, never mind.
No and then. No and then. Once we're ready to move up, I will tippy toe in, I guess, like usual.
Sure. Anybody doing anything else? Or
I mean, I'm gonna fall about 10 feet behind, basically.
Okay.
I'll try and up until the door, anyway. One at the door, I'll
Make my
hold
way
like
that
this.
way then. Oops. Well, in the square, so.
There we go.
That works.
Go in as well.
I kick in the secret door. Nobody move. No.
I guess that's 10 feet behind.
Why
You know
can't I
what?
click it?
You're not hungry?
No,
You don't want to munch on stuff or anything?
I'm gonna watch them.
You're not hungry though?
No.
Okay.
Alright. Inside the room, you guys can see that there is this large building.
Ooh.
Traces of gold-colored plaster still cling to this large dome in a few spots, but everywhere else you see old weathered bricks, more than a few of which have fallen through, letting the sunlight spill in. There's a larger than life size carving, and it is a magnificent sight, even if its glory is dimmed by time and decay. There is an 18-foot... 18? No, it's got to be taller than that. Oh, it's up on the balcony. Sorry, I described it wrong from below. It's actually the same level as the balcony. The feet of the statue are... I thought the balcony was above it, and it was down below. But anyways. There's an 18-foot tall stone statue of a Chalton warrior in splint armor, wearing a helmet festooned with what looks to be Tyrannosaurus or dinosaur teeth, and bearing a large shield of intricately patterned leopard hide. It towers over the chamber and looms above a wide octagonal cistern. The chamber echoes with the sound of rainwater dripping from the ceiling into the gaping pit. The face of the giant warrior's statue is obliterated by deep gouges, but the rest of the statue remains intact. Clutched in the statue's right hand is a large stone spear. Where did I lost my spot? Is a large stone spear, and resting on the floor beneath it, like beneath the hand that's holding the spear, there is a what looks to be a intricately painted clay urn. North of the statue is an open balcony overlooking the flooded garden that you guys have already passed through. Standing to one side of the giant warrior is another statue, this one much smaller. Exquisitely lifelike, it depicts a man reaching for the urn. His face is turned towards the balcony. In his lifeless eyes, you see terror. Stone steps ascend along the curved wall to the level of the second floor, but that floor has almost entirely collapsed. So you can see, like, to your south, there's a stairway that leads up there. So it looks like there was another balcony that would have gone most of the way around, but other than the top stuff at the top of the stairs and a little bit on the other walls, it's mainly collapsed down and just rubble along the bottom floor. You can see, however, from down here that someone has been up there because there is a message of some sort scrawled across the domed ceiling.
The whole like up,
Mhm.
like a really big message on the ceiling, or just like something scribbled at the top.
The message is scrawled on the inside of the dome. Yeah, you can't see the full message from down here. It's up here, like on the dome. You can see bits of it, but the angle cuts it off, so you can't actually see what it says. You would have to go up there.
That's my destination.
Yeah, and I'm like, geez, what's this statue?
Are you moving in, or are you?
Yeah, I moved in. I mean, that's the statue of the terror guy, right? Or
yeah, the little star. Yeah.
Terror.
I'm going up to try and read.
Archie,
that's what I do.
As you climb the stairs, they kind of shift precariously under your weight.
I take it slowly.
Yeah. Can you please give me a dexterity or acrobatics if you're proficient check?
Oh, I'm certainly not.
I will try and catch her if she falls.
Come on.
Take more damage landing on my hard shell.
I got her. Oh, I don't have her. No.
Oh, you fixed my spine.
I was just thinking the same thing, landing on stuff like, yeah.
That'll be 100 gold.
So much better. Yeah, it takes you a little bit to kind of slowly make your way up as it kind of shifts precariously.
I tell Gerald to stay at the bottom.
Okay, but you can make it up there with no problem. Also, Blackwin, as you are over by the little statue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's. Can you give me a intelligence check? Just straight up.
You betcha. Because I know when I shouldn't be in places.
You do see that there seems to be a message that's been gouged into the stone. It's in the same language that you assume must be Old Omuan, the same language that's been scratched by the gardens.
Same scrolls
that Archie can read, but you can't read it, unfortunately. Yeah. But there's something. It's a short message scrawled at the feet of that statue in the floor, like gouged into the floor.
There's the strange words are written down here as well.
Okay, I'll be there in a sec.
In the feats or something like that.
So while you're climbing up there, and Black, when you're going over to look at that, Donovan, you were kind of hanging out to catch her if she fell. Aelin, Baz is
Appreciate it.
watching the rear, be on guard. What's
Yeah.
Jonah and Aelin doing?
I'll go look at the pool.
Sure.
I'm gonna go look at the pool with Jonah.
Thanks.
They're not declaring it. They're
He
trying.
did. He just
I
declared
know.
it.
I'm kidding.
Sure, you'd probably be looking there at the same time that Archie's climbing and Blackman's moving over there. So, looking down, you can see that it's about a 20-foot deep pit. It contains, okay, this is so stupid. It contains 1d4 plus 2 inches of water. Who the fuck cares? It contains 5 inches of water. Like, what? Am I gonna roll for how much inches of water is at the bottom of this fucking pit? Like, come on. Like, who wrote? Why? Why?
the
Does it
world.
matter?
Definitely
No.
your favorite map.
Just the disappearance.
Maybe it changes depending on the weather.
So, but it's
Oh my
1d4 plus 2 inches. 3 to 6
3
inches of
6
water.
inches.
Doesn't matter. I guess if you guys shrunk yourself down to microscopic size like Ant-Man, it might make a difference.
But then we'd float on the water due to
Sorry.
surface
I just hate stupid shit like that in adventures.
Sure.
Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
But it makes it a different dungeon.
Oh, yeah, next time it's randomized. Okay, so, sorry about that. I digress. It just really pisses me off. It's like, really? I have to roll for the inches of water? Nowhere else
You
does
know
it
what
care,
really-
but in this
You know
room,
what really
it's important.
grinds Corey's gears?
It
6
cheeses
inches
me
of
off.
water.
Because I can't just read it quickly, right? Like, it's jarring. It's
Yeah.
like 1d4 plus 2. I thought it was like, okay, is this important? No, it's rainwater. Who cares?
Oh, thank God the extra 2 inches was gonna save
Oh,
him.
yeah, exactly. It makes a big difference in the adventure. Okay, here we go.
Sentences later, there's like an intricate description of a mechanism that relies on how much water is in the tub.
Oops, don't I feel stupid?
Wah, wah. Yeah, they tell you later. at the
Yeah,
end of the
later. Depending on how many, it's like another chapter of the book in a different dungeon. Depending on how many inches of water you rolled in Nangalore.
model. We all have to get in there to raise the water level.
This is important. I don't know why, but it is.
Yeah. Okay. Where were we? Okay, you're looking down at the water. There is 5 inches of water in the bottom, and you can see
20
the
feet down.
20 feet down. Yeah. So it's very shallow. Falling into it would still hurt. It's not enough to break your fall. The sides are sheer, and there's a bit of crumbled stone from the roof, and kind of around the bottom. But you can also see that there are many dozens slithering around of multicolored snakes all over the place down there, just slithering around in the water. You don't know how many, but there must be dozens, and they're hard to keep track of because they're snake-like and they in the water and they're climbing over each other. But they're all down in the pit. Some of them kind of half-heartedly try to climb the wall, but they can't get up out of the sheer sides of the pit. You can see, however, that there is rainwater pouring into the pit through holes in the roof. And so the water here is continuously kind of it seems to be refilled by these little water spouts that seem to be coming out of the northern wall. And there is also, you can see a spout in the southern wall, although it's not on the map really, but given the location, you imagine that probably leads down to where that Tyrannosaurus head is pouring water out.
Oh, we were drinking snake water.
It looks like there's a scared snowman in there.
Oh God, please no. Don't speak.
He's getting poked in the belly.
I was gonna say he's getting poked in the belly by the spear. Now I see it.
It's the Pillsbury Nose Boy. A monument made to him.
Okay. Yeah, so the water kind of like lazily it's the water's still clear and the snakes are kind of like milling about in the water, making little splashing noises, occasionally hissing. Yeah.
We shouldn't go in there.
But the water tasted so sweet.
That was snake jizz.
Natural sweetener.
Little known fact. Great for your hair too.
You can, as Archie, you make your way to the top of the stairs. You can see the full extent of the scrawled message. It is in Oldomoon as well.
Cool.
And it says, scratched in there, it says, "True love, faithful general, safe will you rest in Nangalore eternal. None will disturb you while I live. Such is my vow of penance, and for my sins I cannot die."
Oh.
Might explain why she's alive.
Oh. What if she's the one who has been defacing everything and
Yeah,
And
I
then
thought
writing
so.
the
and
poetry.
and said betrayed because now she's been here undying, going crazy because she was supposed to be, you know, protecting his burial site.
She can't dream or something like that anymore. That one said too. Or at least broken. Like,
Without dreams, eternity is unbearable.
sorry.
I know, I'm just.
Yeah, I think it's like she's like just crushed or whatever. Like she's just
Safe will.
blah,
Why?
depressed.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh. How do you think she's living forever? Isn't that like
Sounds like a
a
curse.
problem?
Yeah, it seems like it is a problem.
Well, no, I
I
mean
mean-
like for like everybody.
So, don't touch
Only-
that urn.
The urn? This
Don't
one?
touch it.
Like, isn't the death curse? Why hasn't the death curse come from her for her?
Well, if she never died in the first place.
Hmm. I see.
Black, and by the way, you can see at the back of the statue that there's a message scrawled into the back of the statue, but just above its
Oldomoon?
waist, like carved in as well. Yeah, you can't read it.
Okay.
Translator.
All right. Is there anything else? Do I see anything else up here on this? From either from up here or on up here?
Let me check. Explosive ruins, evil traps.
I have detect magic running.
Power word die.
Power word death ruin. Nope, nothing. Nothing. You didn't see anything else up there.
Okay. Penance and
The giant hiding. Behind
There's
his
a
axe.
frost giant crouched against the wall.
Just hiding behind his axe. I'm an apple tree.
okay. Then yeah, if I don't see anything from here or up here, I will make my way down.
Can you give me an acrobatics check as you make your way down?
Oh, sure, you know I'm good at these.
You
It's a good
as
number,
you take your third step down, the step completely breaks off, sending you tumbling. Donaquin, quick, make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can catch her. He's gone. You hit the ground face first.
He's like, he fell
I got
asleep.
distracted.
What?
Donaquin is over here looking down at the snakes now.
Has someone said a snake in here?
No, I assume I'll roll it for him.
Thank you.
What did I say? Dexterity? Oh,
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he's good at this. Can roll.
Oh, he's maybe. There he
Oh
is.
shit! Donaquin reaches out and snags you as you fall, softening your blow.
Yay!
Really?
Touches you with the
Okay.
soft part of his head.
Yeah. The
Thanks.
step claps and she would have fell 15 feet to her death, but you grabbed her and prevented her from breaking her neck.
He would
I
have
mean,
fell
I'm-
and rolled right into the snake pit.
No!
Yeah.
You just like bounce me off of you into the
And then
pit.
rolled into the spider nest, and then
Is there any?
quit wrecking the place.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's it. You don't take any damage. She catches you.
Thank you, Don. You're my best friend.
You're welcome. That staircase
Uh,
must have looked pretty precarious.
Yeah, so Donaquin, we think that might actually there's a chance that that actually is Zelkor now, or Zelkore.
The writing
There's a
upstairs.
writing here that mentions her living eternally to protect his rest so that he won't be disturbed as a vow of penance and for her sins, and she can't die. So maybe she has been here all this time and has gone crazy.
Oh, well.
So I'd like to go
But-
and look at the writing on the floor.
What does that mean for oh god. The
No, what about-
princess.
Not the princess. Oh, is she not the princess?
Moxinare. Yeah.
the
I mean, if
queen.
the queen is still alive, Moxinare
Well,
has no claim to the throne.
no, but if she abdicated and passed it on to her descendant before taking this vow, she would still have a claim. Because
Yeah, maybe she
would have
stepped
abdicated.
down.
She stepped down.
I don't know. We'll find out when the drinks from the
Like,
cup.
You die, you
Be like, oh, yeah,
get
well.
successed.
Whoopsies.
But that's a different.
Yeah. But yeah, so I would like to read the writing on the floor by the guy by no once a thief forever. Yeah, okay.
What's that mean?
Reads, once a thief, forever a slave.
Maybe they were trying to cut someone stealing, and now
Whoa.
Well, it looks like he's touching the urn.
He's
I think
reaching
he's-
for the urn. Yeah.
Archie, give me an intelligence check, would you?
Oh sure, I can do that.
Oh wait, you have that memory thing, right?
eidetic memory.
You have a thing? Yes?
For
Yeah,
yeah,
we
the
both
same
do.
as
She doesn't have keen
Blackbird.
mind.
I don't have keen mind. I have the crafting one that allows me to recall and make a copy within a week.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are photocopiers.
Give me an intelligence check with advantage.
Okay.
I guide her.
Yeah. Archie, you
Yeah.
recognize this man.
Oh,
Um,
the
he is
Oh,
from. You have seen this man before. He. From what you can tell, this man is. So he's a male, Chultan man. But you've seen him in the picture of the Yellow Banner. But he wasn't one of the who are obviously members of the company. He was one of like the porter guys that was like
Porter?
carrying some of their stuff. It was like off to the side, but it's definitely the same man. But the ones, I think there's 6 of them that were like front and center in the drawing. He's not one of those.
okay.
But he's one of like the little porter guys that's like that was like standing to the side. They had like 2 or 3 of those guys.
Okay. Once a thief,
Forever a slave.
forever a slave. So yeah, he was I would let the group know that I recognize him from the book.
What do you think
the
that
picture.
means?
I think it means he tried to steal the urn and he was petrified for it.
Oh,
I think the 2 Chilton women up north that were in the water, and potentially all of the animals that are hard to say.
tried to steal
I
it.
think there's a connection between maybe all these little statues.
The
Yeah,
fish.
I think
Must have
that's
been like a big energy surge or something. That's weird.
No, I think they tried to steal it.
The fish? Damn fish.
Do- Why would
Hmm.
why would someone want to steal? I mean, aside from like the weird morbid collection, like why would someone want to steal an urn of a general's ashes?
I
Maybe
get
there's
power
some-
out of it.
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
they
to
wanted
sell
to
it.
see if there was something else in there.
I mean, drinking the blood from the skulls of your enemies is probably some orcs type like traditions.
I'm gonna skirt around.
You still have detect magic going, don't you, or is it gone
I
now?
do. I have it up. I assume. If it's not, I would have put it up again for this.
Might be
How long does
important.
detect magic last?
10
10
minutes.
It's probably nearly up, but it's still up now.
Okay. All right. Is this where the writing?
Yeah.
The last
Um,
scribbling. Okay. We'll look at that then. Trying to puzzle. Forgive me.
Catch me if you can.
Oh boy. Looking out at the balcony, it looks the same as.
Forgive me.
Yeah, you can see
Excellent.
the busted up statue. Yeah, looks
I
the
want to
same.
make my way this way then. And then look around at the statues and down in the pit, I guess, closely. See, I guess there's not much to see. It's just the snakes rolling around.
Yeah, there's
And no
1 die
water.
4 plus 2 inches of water and a bunch of snakes swarming around.
Keeps
in there.
changing. Ah.
Yeah, the broken. This is all just all this rubble is just like the broken balcony that's collapsed for most of the surrounding room. Like there
I'll
used
kick
to
like
be
a pebble into the pool.
Sure. The snakes snap at it viciously and then kind of go back to swimming around.
Then jump at me, eat me. Nothing to see from the statue on this side or anything other than that it's her, I'm guessing. And it's been heavily defaced, you said?
You say it's her? No. This is
No,
definitely.
oh, it's him.
This
the-
is
the
definitely
dude.
the general you assume.
Okay.
He looks like a very important looking guy, and he's the main
I guess
statue
it is
in the
pretty
place.
flat-chested.
And
Kinda
What do you
he,
think
but
she
yeah,
did?
his face is almost completely destroyed, like marred with huge gouges and broken pieces off.
Wonder. I might be able to make a connection with one of the snakes down there just to kind of look around what's down there without actually getting down there. I just got to see what it. I think I have
Sure.
to touch though.
You have to
Sure.
touch them?
I might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna look it
Mm.
up right now. Watch it. Ow! Son of a.
Yeah. There's 1d4 inches of wire down there too. So
Yeah, I'll drown.
1d4 plus 2.
+2.
oh, yeah,
I'm
I'm
pretty
bad,
sure it's a
bad,
touch
bad.
on it.
They wanted to
somehow.
make sure it wasn't just 1 or 2. It's like gotta have at least 3 inches, otherwise the adventure doesn't make sense, right? So
Yeah.
It is a touch spell.
I wouldn't touch them.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, looking at them, they're poisonous, or are they like? Can I?
you
Kinda
can
gauge whether
you
the-
can make a nature check. See if you can identify any particular species.
I could
Is this a
potentially
natural thing?
magically lift one up.
A nest of.
I would leave the snakes alone.
Yeah,
Let's go after the spiders.
you would be
Yeah.
based. I mean, you don't know all of the types of snakes down there, but based on their relatively small size, they don't look like constrictors, and the few that hiss and stuff, their bright colors, you would assume that they're probably venomous.
Yeah, so they're all things indicate venomous, then, to my
Mhm.
knowledge, then. And what? Like, this is not a normal thing, then, but a whole lake of snakes like this.
Yeah. I'd say with the 14, they're in various stages of life. So some of them are quite young. Like juvenile snakes, baby snakes, but there's a large number of adults too. But yeah, it's a little strange the variety of different snakes. Like you'd think if it was a nesting ground for snakes or a spawning ground that they'd be the same type, but there's a lot of different types of different colors and stuff, and species of snakes down there.
Weird.
Maybe they just fell in, couldn't get out.
Maybe.
They didn't have a medical alert. Help! I've fallen. Uh-oh. Sticky? No. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. I mean, if we have to, like, I don't know what'll actually get us, but if you pick up one with a mage hand or whatever, or telekinesis.
Mage hand is what I was thinking. I can do it within 30 feet as long as I pick. It's not heavier than 10 pounds.
That could very well be.
I mean, if you want to talk to him.
Well, this wouldn't be talking. It would actually be, I'd be looking through its eyes while it's down there once she drops it.
Oh.
And sensing what it sensed.
And just FYI, Mage Hand can't affect creatures. It has to be objects only. Can't affect
there
living
you go.
creatures.
Oh, really?
That's telekinesis then.
Living creatures, I don't know. It's magic. There's a reason. But it said you can manipulate an object less than 10 pounds. You can't affect creatures with Mage Hand. Period.
I think it's just probably because it gets out muscled easily.
Yeah, it literally has basically no. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever reason, the magic doesn't allow it to manipulate living things.
Okay, never mind. You shut out of luck.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
I just wanted
mean,
to clarify
be honest,
that. I don't really care, really, but just in case. You can't,
I honestly
like,
don't
you
know
can't
how
slap,
much
you can't slap someone with Mage Hand.
No, I just
Or-
figured I could pick up a bug and move it.
Nope,
you could pick up an object holding a bug.
it's true. You could pick up.
Make-
You could make a little shovel, hold that, and scoop a snake up.
Yeah.
As long as the combined
Or
weight isn't more
tongs.
than 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Tongs, yeah. Sorry.
I honestly, like, all I would be able to do is use their senses and basically go where they're going. So
Yeah.
it might not even give me any relevant information. Unless lucky.
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing a mage barbecue with like mage hands with tongs and flippers all over the place. Sorry, carry on.
That's what Unseen Servant is for.
servants.
Unseen Servant is that right there.
Well, we can always
Kiss the chef.
save that as a last resort.
Sure.
I
I just want to.
what about you, Donovan? Can you
I don't
do you
know.
have any ideas? Oh, he's off.
Yeah.
Real silent.
Yeah, he's
He's contemplating.
probably putting Nate into bed, I guess.
Donovan looks down at the snakes and is like, they look
Snakes.
dangerous. Maybe we should leave well
What are
enough
they
alone."
conveying to you? That they're dangerous.
Donovan points towards Gerald and like, can't you send him down? The snakes wouldn't bother them if they're venomous.
They wouldn't. But I don't think.
We didn't
I
get
guess
back out though.
Sure, you could.
Although,
Just
Baz would shrug and be like, but for what?
What are we
What
looking
is
for
the?
down there?
well, I'm just curious why there's a lake of snakes down there.
Do you think there's
but-
something at the bottom of it?
Well, it's curiosity, but it might not be anything. Liz hasn't really seen anything down there either, though. So, or Archie, that is.
I'm not looking down there. It's Aelin
No.
and Jonah that we're looking.
That is true. Yeah.
Archie would like to give the room a once over now that she's not reading the writing, so she's gonna do like a circle, just sort of looking to seeing if there's anything else of interest in this room that she can pick up.
I mean, nothing's magic. Nothing else stands out.
Yeah, so there's no carvings, there's nothing on any of the other walls or in the rubble or anything like that.
Nope.
It's a portable hole.
Nothing that I haven't already described that you can see.
Okay.
Well, further south then.
Well, that
Yeah.
was well. There's
I think so.
My only other idea would be
push the statue in.
never mind. I don't
No.
have it. I don't have it today. I can't do it. Never mind.
We'll come back in here if we have
What are
another
you trying
idea.
to do?
Well, I was thinking of sending her a message.
Who?
Yeah.
Zalcore, a magical message basically into her head just to see if
I'm kind of curious.
she's
I mean,
okay.
she's tortured, but she's lonely.
She's got
But-
birds.
Yeah,
What I want to know is what did she do wrong? Why does she need forgiveness?
betrayed.
Yeah.
That's what
apparently.
I mean. Like, I would like to ask her without the birds staring down my neck. But I didn't prepare it today.
Maybe
Sorry.
the birds are her punishment.
Do I want to
Maybe
run a distraction?
let's look
I don't want to
look
put anyone in
onwards.
danger. I could do
I
it.
don't-
I could do it from a far distance through walls. That was my thought. I was like, okay, I know where she is, but I don't want to put anybody in danger unless we have more information.
Yeah,
What if you-
let's
what
look
if you-
on.
Was that message you were trying to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's let's
Maybe
keep
something will be
maybe-
revealed,
Yeah, exactly.
or maybe we'll
Um,
just blind luck. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, there's one more room. There's probably one more message, right?
there's actually two little spots over like that spot and that spot above us,
Yeah, I'm
and then
curious
below
about.
us.
I'm curious about the garden to the north, about the door here. The one to the south seems dangerous, potentially. We held our breath, so it might be okay. It's the same sort of deal
We'll send
as the other side.
Gerald in there to stir shit up and see what happens.
Actually, well, but the thing is, he needs a, like, yeah, I could send him in there as like a, just kind of like shake and see if something attacks him. I could do that, but I can't tell him to like look
this
for
spot, right?
writing, Gerald, and then go there. Like, he's not smart
Yeah.
enough to.
But we were also told that we could actually take time. Maybe we can get Gerald to kind of knock a lot of that dust off, but that might piss her off too if we knock off her drug supply. Or maybe that's a good thing. But then again, a
I have
junkie coming
some-
down is never a good thing.
I have some stuff that clears poison. So if it's the poison, maybe we can clear it for her.
It's true.
I also have
Okay.
like lesser restoration. So
Same here.
Fair enough. So yeah, we can either go out these doors
I
and
don't think that-
potentially climb down into the garden to the north, or we can go out the other side and then go south to see what's in the domed area down there, across from that gap.
I say this right here just because it's right there,
You want to check
and
it
like
out?
maybe like one or two people jump down right away, and kind of skulk about maybe.
Yeah,
Try
I
to-
can jump. I can jump down because if there's something there we need to fight, then I won't be
I can-
able to be much help up top
Alright.
anyway.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can
I'll go with you.
climb. I will climb behind you guys when you're jumping. Because I don't jump.
Well, I can climb down. Is it a pretty easy climb, Corey? You said it was a tree, like a pretty good tree.
Then I gotta drag you guys over there. The auto
Oh, sorry.
move isn't
What
working.
a drag!
Well, it's because there's all these obstacles in the
know.
way. You hit any of them, and it
Yeah.
fucks up the movement. So
Yeah.
I'll just manage.
And I'd like to be able to see if there's something dangerous down there for my map as well.
We'll try
Well,
to
I mean,
stir something up.
Yeah, if there's something dangerous down there, we probably just kill it.
Right, but that doesn't mean it won't come back. So like I'm kind of like keeping a list of bad things in the area to watch out for to go
Sure.
with it. That's what I'm thinking.
You
Might
have
be
us on that list.
appreciated.
I think that's a good idea.
No, bad mama jammas. Okay. Okay, so Aelin and Blackwind are gonna hop down. It's only a 10-foot drop, and it's pretty straightforward. So a quick acrobatics or athletics, if you're hopping or climbing, is easy enough.
I'm
The walls of these in here, they are thick and brambles, but you can climb down the tree without touching the spikes along the spiky thorns.
Yeah, I'm just jumping.
I think I got water in my boots, but I made it. I hope.
Yeah, so
am
you find yourself, the two of you, kind of
Oh no.
at the base of
Step.
this large tree, you can see that there is it's rather thick, but once you get past like the canopy that's overgrowing the top and kind of like climb down there, you can kind of see most of it. It sparkles with the sun shafts that break through the small gaps, so it's dim light down here. Which I think you both have dark vision anyways, right? You can see just normally in dim light, so there's no downside for you guys here. Yeah, fantastic colors, sparkling like gems in the sun, definitely full of soporifics. So you guys know that more than about a minute down here, and you'll have to start making some saving throws. They get increasingly harder the longer you get exposed, minute by minute. So, but you do also, yeah. So you would know that.
Could be a high likelihood that they have those other plants in here too, perhaps.
Yeah. So looking around, I mean, you can't see a ton in here. Do you want to like move in and like search around to see if there's anything else in here? Like you can't really see too far. Like I would say, in no line of sight lets you see the whole thing, but it's pretty overgrown with like trees and shrubs and things. So to actually get a look around the nooks and crannies to see if there's anything in here, you'd actually have to move in. You can't just glance around from down here.
I would say I'd like motion to Aelin to go back up, and then I like do a rope kind of motion so that hopefully he understands. But I point back up because this is that dangerous powder.
I mean,
shit.
you can speak.
I guess we can, can't we? I thought holding our breath actually made the difference too.
Because it'll sink into your skin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like breathing it in like. Yeah.
No, it went in through our pores. That's right, like acid, like Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, it's like exposure to like toxins on your exposed skin.
Yeah, I suggest
and,
maybe.
And obviously, it's only 10. Well, it's 10 feet up. Is it 10 feet here?
Yeah.
You said.
Or is it 20? It's 10. It's 10 feet up. So I mean, you guys can't really see. I guess you could kind of see them at the base of the tree, like just leaning over. Like even though it's kind of brambly, after them going through, they've kind of probably pushed to the side of it, so you can see them standing down there 10 feet down from the top where you guys are.
Like, because if the person down here passes out, we can drag them back out with a rope.
Yeah, but you'd have to know that they passed out.
Well, that'd be easy. The rope would stop moving. In theory, anyways. Or it's just been cut. You've seen that movie, The Mist, right? That worked out good for that guy.
Yeah.
You guys...
I'll climb back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we need to prepare better just before if we want to look around in there.
Quick athletics check to get back up.
I want to look around in there.
Easy. Aelin climbs back up out of the pit.
Yeah, but we're like, don't go down there right now. Just
Blackwing climbs back up out of the pit. Easy.
There's a dangerous, that dangerous gas again that we encountered in.
Yeah, so we can tie a couple ropes together. That way, if we spend too much time in there and we start getting affected by the hallucinations and falling unconscious, then we can, pull you out.
Do we also want to maybe deal with this later, just because it's?
Well, I don't think we're coming back this way. We would have to.
There's spiders down there. I was just wondering if maybe we want to deal with that before we.
I don't want to deal
accidentally
with that
dope ourselves. Well, we'll deal with the spiders. You just pew pew things as necessary.
I think we might as well clear this out since we're here. I mean, it might just be we jump in, we peek around, we're done, we come out. Like,
I'm already tying a rope around my waist.
So can you or can't you see through Gerald's eyes?
I cannot see through Gerald's eyes. I can see through my familiar's eyes, but I don't have her, and it would take an hour to get him.
No, I wasn't sure about the golem.
Gerald, I can instruct him to do something, and he will listen to me. So if I go, if it's like, okay, if I'm in there for, follow the rope and come and get me, he can do that. He can go in and do with it.
And I would maybe just suggest the one person goes down there, moving slick, like, but because we don't want too many people caught down there.
Sure.
Are you guys talking about going down to that one area?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. It's full of that crazy plant. That
Glittery
basically,
plant.
yeah, the glitter plant.
So why are you going down there?
Because I'd like to look around and see if there's anything down there. I'm looking for more writing. I'd like to
But,
see if there's more writing.
We don't want to. Well, if we're going down there, I'm saying that if one person only down there, really, and we'll have a rope
think-
on.
I think we should have at least 2 because if one person gets
Well, yeah.
in trouble, then at least they'll have help.
We got
We
2
might
ropes.
have to have 2.
We've got plenty of rope. Jared's
that
got like
is-
5.
Gerald.
If there's one thing this party has, it's rope.
Because we keep
But-
After
finding
the last
rope.
campaign.
But
We keep
grapple hook.
finding
for
rope, and I
everybody.
just keep putting it on Gerald because he's my back.
Aylin, do you
What-
want to go down with your sister?
What are grapple hooks?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a poison, right?
I'll pull you guys up.
I can
Thanks,
actually
Jenna.
enchant myself with protection from poison with Ouroboros.
That's true.
And
Sure.
It gives me an hour advantage.
We also
It
have
doesn't guarantee it.
Mhm.
cleansing lily that'll give everybody advantage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and it doesn't cost a hit die to do it.
That's true.
You guys want
Um,
a cleansing lily?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does it
I'll
last?
do one before I go.
All right.
1 hour.
Okay, so let's 2 people down there. You're going down? I guess you're the best person because it's probably going to be an old moon.
As I say, if anybody else finds the writing, they can't do anything about it.
We'll have to.
You can
Sound it
take a rubbing.
We'll bring you back a picture.
Sure. Give me just 2 minutes, guys.
Sure.
Sorry, I just gotta step away
Sure,
for
yeah.
1 sec.
No
No
problem.
problem.
Okay, I think we've got a solid plan. There's no way this could go wrong, right, guys? Except for-
What did I miss on stuff in the other room when I was gone? Anything?
So you missed the message. Those are 3 messages that had come up. If you scroll up a bit, those 3 things were scribbled.
Yeah,
So
I
the
saw.
first one was up
There's
on the
some-
dome. The second one was down by the feet of the petrified dude that was reaching for the urn.
Yep.
I recognized that dude as one of the porters that was with the yellow banner. He
Yep,
was
I remember
in
that. I was here for that.
Okay. Then the forgive me was scheduled on the back of the big statue.
Yep.
Other than that, there was nothing else in the room other than snakes in the pit.
Okay.
Oh, there was also 5 feet 5 inches of water.
Oh, I was wondering how much it was.
1 die 4 plus 2 inches of water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with a
but
whole
other
bunch
than
of
that,
poisonous snakes at the bottom.
yeah. Okay, I
Yeah,
missed it.
so then
Yeah.
we came out, and then
Mhm.
we came over to this garden.
And you want to go down into that garden area?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blackwood and I were just down there. We jumped down, and we're like, "Oh fuck, it's full of hallucinogens," and came back out.
Well, yeah.
So now we have a plan as to,
Yeah,
we're
I
going to
think
tie rope so that nobody
Yeah.
hopefully dies.
we're trying to find more writing to figure out what's happening with the queen.
Okay. Assuming we don't want to go to the spider area.
I
Well,
mean,
we thought about clearing it
do.
out
We'll see how
because
this
we were looking
goes.
for writing, and it seems to be like each room sort of has its.
we don't want to, but we should.
Yeah.
We'll go,
Like
Archie.
I said,
You
there was
just watch
another
that.
area and stuff like that when we came out, and also when we went
I'm not
north
staying
instead of
alone.
south on the other side as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
we-
Yes,
we talked
there's
about.
another dome over there that we
Yeah,
need
And
to
we
do.
really
another-
explore that.
Yeah.
And another glitter
We
plant.
said this
area
one
as
was
well.
closer, so might as well hit it on the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
So south of us is another glitter plant area, which we will probably also want to check out.
I was just gonna say, it
Um,
looks like there's a little there's a little garden area right there.
Yeah. So we
Oh,
haven't
which
checked out
means
either.
that-
of these.
The one that the man trap is in is also probably a hallucinogenic.
Yeah, we're not going in there.
Oh,
though.
we knew that was
Right.
definitely. Well,
Okay.
I mean, we
I
could
think, I
if
think
we
we
wanted
could
to
take
kill
care
it.
of it. But
Yeah,
But
if
the
we
problem
know
is
it's there.
So we know it's there, but we don't know where it
Yeah.
is there. That's the
So-
problem.
well,
We send in Gerald,
Gerald.
beats Gerald, and we punch the shit out of it.
Well, maybe
Wow.
he doesn't eat rocks.
That is, it's
Then
hard.
we'll
we
learn
Gerald.
have to try.
something.
Walk
Yeah.
through this room, punching the floor every few feet.
Pretty much. Stomp around the room and see what happens.
Sorry, I'm
But we'll
back.
get to that.
and,
Okay.
and you learned that the snakes were angry snakes with your animal stuff.
They are dangerous snakes.
They're
Who learned that?
angry
You
snakes.
You did. You looked at their intention, and they
You're welcome.
were upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
I'm like, what do you do?
I was
I
gonna tell
wonder
you that
why none of them
beforehand. I
are
didn't even
coming
have to
out
make a
in the
roll.
T-Rex, though.
They're snakes. They're always angry.
They
Oh,
can't.
angry.
So
They're stuck.
what's the plan here? So you guys are tying ropes around who? What? Who's going down? And you're,
Aelin and our
and you're eating cleansing lilies, yeah?
cleansing lilies.
Yeah, I gave him each a cleansing.
We'll keep Blackwind and Gerald as the backups to save us because Blackwind can be immune to poison and Gerald is immune to poison. So there are backup if we need you to get in there to get us. Yeah.
Donovan is not going in there at all.
That's all right.
Maybe
What if
we
we
should.
like scream for help?
Then I will try pulling you with the rope. I'm not
He's
going
like,
in that. I do
nice
not.
knowing ya.
I am
I do
gonna,
not feel
leave
it's
my
like that.
backup
Stuff.
here,
It's
though.
worth trying to find it. So I got just to do it, but I'm here to help.
We've
I'm
actually learned, like, the more of these clues we've seen have actually revealed a bit more, and why, she's actually the queen, we believe now.
Yeah, but like
And
you
she
don't even know if there's any writing down there at
We
all.
don't, but that's why you
So
gotta
that's the
look.
same thing. But
Well,
that's
we
okay.
saw Didn't we see writing in the one corner of that one, but we never went
The
and looked at it?
bottom one. The bottom one had writing that said, "Without dreams, eternity is unbearable."
Oh,
And there
and
was
then we
technically
walked.
writing at the top of this tree that said, "For the lives of a few, all must pay."
Okay. Okay. Well, let's go.
Okay.
Might reveal.
All right. So you're
Everything.
using rope to climb down this time. So those who are climbing down, give me athletics checks. You have rope
I'm
now.
just gonna jump again.
Okay.
I can assist
acrobatics,
with the rope.
please.
Yeah, do it.
I also have slow fall.
Easy. Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, does that require you to touch the wall though?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Corey, are
Aelin-
there any,
Mhm.
are there any
Nice.
birds around at all?
Oh, there are multitudes of birds chirping in the trees everywhere.
Instead of us going down there and looking for a thing, I could try stuff to befriend a bird to fly down there and stuff like that to see if there's any type of writing in there at all.
We're already like down on the ground. Yeah,
Bird-
go for it, Donna
Well,
Quinn.
as a
It is
plan
pretty
B.
dense, is the one problem. that we've
Donovan, do
had.
you want to do it to the other one?
That's
Like I
smart.
said, as a plan B.
Me. So sorry, it's Archie and Aelin? The rest of you are staying up above?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
When we went down there, it was pretty dense. It was hard to see far, anyways.
Yeah.
So what's that have to do with you going down there or me seeing through a bird?
Well, the bird would probably get drugged by the drugs, possibly.
I guess we'll
And-
find out.
Anyway,
We should use the drugs on the snakes.
Oh, drug the snakes.
So
Them chill.
Yeah, I would like to.
Just hug the wall, yeah.
Yeah, go around and I want to search the area, basically.
okay, give me a search roll. You know what I'm talking about, investigation.
Are you
I
helping? Or
help.
are you looking out? You're helping?
I would rather help.
Okay.
All right. So you're just doing like a 360? Not 360.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just
Like
following
tracing
the wall.
tracing
yeah.
the wall.
Yeah.
Looking at like the wall in the ground to see if anything piques our interest.
You
And
step
Archie's
over a
going
body
first,
and-
followed by Aelin?
I will go first.
Oh, Aelin's first.
I think
followed by Archie.
that's how I'm helping is like if I come across something, I'm like, oh, there might be something here.
How about this? Or that?
Okay. In typical GM fashion, when you're the furthest away from the party, in the
Oh.
far corner here, Aelin, you die. No, I'm just kidding.
I found
It's death
some.
trap. Live or die trap.
I would like, as you see, you're kind of going along the corner. A large purple flower that's kind of growing in the corner there, suddenly, just kind of like lifts up and turns towards you, and a whip-like vine whips out of it towards you. I need you guys to roll initiative. You are both surprised.
Oh, this is such a nice. Nice.
Why won't you roll it? There we go.
automatic roll past the
shit.
one there.
I still have the eblisses and stuff in the combat tracker. Get out of here, guys. I didn't know if you were gonna fight those eblisses. You never know.
Oh,
Hey, we still can.
Yeah, we still have plenty of time to fuck up.
actually, I have initiative of 16. Because I took the drugs, but I just didn't put it on my hotbar.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wait.
No one there.
Why can't there just be one safe place?
You
There
just
has to
literally
be.
went through 3 rooms that were safe.
Like I said, Corey's lured us into a false sense of confidence in the last few rooms.
Yeah, but I didn't even get to investigate the last room. It's sad. There's nothing to find.
Oh, except for 3 messages that tell part of the story.
We
Yeah,
were
No,
And
certain
I'm
there
not
was
turn
stuff
to
down.
The whole
an
thing you're
ancient
looking
war.
for.
Remains.
We were certain
Big
there would be
urn.
those plants down there, but
Right,
they're
I'm
just
not
so hard to see.
I'm not gonna look in the urn when the last person to do so has been petrified.
Eh,
Dumb.
Maybe they weren't
Should've
looking.
said-
Maybe they were
Just
taken.
said Gerald. What's going to happen to Gerald? He becomes a
Yeah.
real boy.
He
He
nothing.
becomes a blob of flesh.
Ah.
His little flesh golem.
With no bones.
I don't want a flesh golem.
Hey, we know
All
those
right.
things are strong.
Yeah.
But they have bones usually.
Donna Quinn, Jonah, Archie, you're no longer. You can now take reactions.
Cool.
The bulbous violet, which ambushes you. Except I can't. Apparently, there we go. Yeah. Man, they like to give creatures in this place the false appearance trait, making them indistinguishable from other large flowering plants as long as it's motionless, which means they're very difficult to spot.
Like we barely caught the other ones, didn't we?
We
With
didn't
Donovan.
catch the other ones.
Yeah.
Donovan did.
I
Donovan
saw them.
recognized.
Oh yeah. The
Oh,
dry
three.
prawns.
And
Yeah.
apologies, you would actually be here because it's 10 feet, not 5. So when we are within 10 feet, it suddenly lurches forward. So you see this purple flower just over near the other wall, kind of turn towards you, and this whip-like tendril comes out. Does surprise count? Would it be? Do they have advantage?
Nope.
Like, would it be considered an unseen attacker if it was camouflaged before it struck?
If it was hidden and took the hide action, yes.
Wouldn't it be automatically hidden? That's the point of the false appearance.
You're the DM.
I feel like if it's ambushing you and it's basically fully camouflaged in with the rest, and this whip just kind of comes out, that would count as unseen attacker.
I mean, if you're invisible, you don't get. Well, I guess that's a bad.
Yeah, you do.
Because you're unseen. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna roll for the first strike. If you don't know it's there, it's gonna get advantage on you. Because it makes sense to me. If you're invisible or hidden and you strike first, even if you appear immediately after striking, that first attack, it doesn't matter, you miss you anyways. But yeah, now that it's struck, you were surprised and you saw that, but it whips out, and just barely, with your monk-like reflexes, you're able to just barely duck out of the way.
Ah.
You've been practicing the 5Ds.
Lachlan, Gerald, Aelin, you're no longer surprised. Back, so, well, Donoquin's up above. Technically, it's your turn, Donoquin.
Cause I can't even see what's going on.
You cannot. You can't see where they are. Yeah, at this point, I guess there's no reason for you to act because literally all Aelin's done so far is duck, and you can't see that. So, with no metagaming, there's no reason why. But Archie, it's now your turn. So if you want to cry out or do anything like that, you can now react. It's
Ah,
your
purple
turn.
flower!
The rest of you hear Archie cry out. Something bad's happening down there.
purple flower.
Hate
Jeez.
to say I told you so.
Whatever. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt. Pew! Hope I don't light the whole place on fire. It's got the wall behind it. It's fine.
Yeah. Sizzles. The wall behind it sizzles, and you see one of the spiky vines kind of like swell slightly into the heat and release thorns. But it's too far away to hit you.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Is this considered difficult terrain moving through, or is it?
Yes, the whole room would be difficult terrain. It's too overgrown.
Great. Well,
Unless path without trade. Oh no, actually it doesn't do that. Sorry, that's the other one.
I'm gonna start heading back the way I came because that was safe. And
Retreat! It's a rabbit.
I'm not gonna call Gerald to me.
Okay. There is a strange hissing sound, Liz, and you see a strange lizard-like creature that seems to be composed of vines and flowering tendrils. Kind of moves out of the bushes, in the room.
Let me guess, false appearance.
Not necessarily. Yes.
The only thing with false appearance that shows up on something like Sage Advice and stuff is that they basically allow a stealth check even though they're quote unquote in plain sight. So they can do a stealth check versus your passive for surprise. That's what they suggest, but there's no clear.
It's like having passes on
Reading.
trace, but better,
Mm.
isn't it? It's like a really good bonus. Hopefully not. That would be nice.
The creature slinking towards you. Oh, okay. It's going to move to there. And then you see that it has multicolored vines on it with different flowers. The one flower which looks like a kind of like a golden colored flower whips kind of towards you with like a whipping motion, and then you see when it does that, you see that a thin kind of like reddish orange beam fires from it straight towards you.
That. What the hell? Why would that? My AC is 14. Why didn't it take in my mage armor into account?
AC showing as 11 for me.
Yeah.
Right,
me
but
too.
I have AC 3 under effects on me, which
Oh,
usually...
you don't have the colon on the effect. Doesn't
No
it need to
colon.
be AC colon 3?
It does. That makes no sense. But okay. Why it wouldn't be...
Yeah, I don't know why it would have changed. That's bizarre. Okay, yeah, so that wouldn't have hit you, right? Because it supposed to be
It shouldn't
14.
have hit me, yeah.
Yeah, so
okay. Colon. AC colon space 3. Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's what it does. The bulbous violet then lashes out with its tendril back at Aelin again. This time, no. Oh my god, the dice are so bad. Yeah, that misses. Whips
I've
at you
fought
twice.
enough of your kind, plant.
You think you
I
can
know your
take me
moves.
down with simple vine attacks?
I know
Blackwind,
your tricks.
you've heard a cry of alarm from Archie, and you hear the sound of spells slinging.
Slinging spells. Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna jump down.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Break my back.
Oh!
Although it's not a horrible fail, it's probably a 10 I needed, but.
Yeah, it's only a 10-foot drop, so you won't take any damage. But unfortunately, you hit the ground and just lose your footing and land prone on the ground.
That's right. So I can stand back up. I have enough movement, I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Take half your movement to stand up. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that would have taken 10, so 15, 25.
And remember, this is all difficult terrain down here.
Yeah. That's okay. So I should be
God
able to.
for the glaive.
Well, actually, I can't reach quite. That's actually just out of range.
Yeah, but you can.
Double movement to move 1 square. I would need 35 movement.
Oh, I thought you said 20.
I was at 25 because it's 10 feet down, I'm
Yeah.
guessing, plus 15 from.
For standing up.
Yeah.
But have no fear. I'm going to bonus action.
Aha!
Zephyr Strike.
Ah!
And. Oh, no, wait. I actually can't. I have to attack, then I can move again. I keep forgetting that. That's actually kind of.
Oh, yeah.
There is that step, and it's. I'm going to use Tireless, though. That's what I'm going to do
Okay.
for a bonus action. So one of those.
Nice.
And. Yeah, there's probably not really a firing range, so I can't throw anything. So I think I'll have to do that.
Okay. Gerald has not received a command, so he stands there.
Yep.
Aelin.
All right, Purple Man. Let's see what you got.
Get
Body
him.
height with plants.
You hit it. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Gerald should be right after me.
When you hit it, as soon as you hit it, it erupts some sort of like caustic liquid, spraying back at you.
Ow.
And you dodge out of the way. Yeah, avoiding it completely. Second swing, unfortunately, is a miss.
Nice try.
I will say that dodge caused you to miss, and this time you're at next straight.
Yeah, that's fair. And I will bonus action flurry of blows.
Got him.
That's the one good thing about plants. They don't move much.
You dodge again.
You tried it once.
Sprays.
I got your number.
Oh, wait. Pew, pew. Nice. Dodge. Yeah, you punch the shit out of it. These little like sacks on it are just like popping like zits, spraying. And you're just kind of like,
rough.
but you're dodging it.
You're just
dodging
up
it,
there
and you
popping
beat
zits.
you beat the plant into submission. It's just like a pulp on the ground. Slumps to the ground,
It's sleeping.
unmoving.
And then
See,
I
we're
will,
fine.
Your Bloom Hydra. It's so pretty.
So cute.
Baz.
Pull them up like the plan we had all along. Didn't we tie ropes to you guys so if you guys got in trouble, we'd pull you up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the trouble being that if they passed out was the scary part. You don't want to be passed out down here because you'll probably sleep till you die.
Probably.
I mean, who hasn't had one of those
So-
days?
Someone tell me what's Baz doing. I'm not piloting.
Oh.
So
Oh. He
He
probably
waits.
Yeah, just have him wait. It's fine.
okay. Donaquin, you hear popping, smacking sounds of
I got one.
of wet plants being punched. It sounds like somebody punching a mossy tree.
They
Okay.
spit. They spit.
I can't see half of what they're doing in the first place.
It's true.
Is there any way me go around, like down this way? Like, is that along the area? I still won't be able to see, will I?
You won't be able to see through the thick canopy from up top. No.
Oh, from down. Okay, well.
Like
And
you
I
can climb.
see-
You can climb down anywhere along this, either the western wall or the.
No, I don't want to climb down. That's
Okay.
the thing. I wanted to see, and so I do not plan on going down there. So
Then you could like hold an action if you see something
I'll just.
at the bottom.
One would. I can't see down the bottom. That's the thing. I can't.
No,
see
you can
anything.
see the bottom of the tree. He specified that earlier that you could see them at the bottom of the tree. So you could like hold it in case something hit the bottom of the tree. Or you can do nothing. It's fine. It's the only place you can see.
I will climb down the rope that's attached to one of them.
Okay.
It's like a zip line.
Zip line for you.
DC 5. Climb down.
Oh
the rope.
no.
It burns. It burns.
Here comes nat 1.
No, it would be
Oh,
like
I've
a
had some
0.
horrible-
Hey.
Easy, like a zip line.
I must have twisted my ankle because I've had two match ones for my athletics.
Well, you did get aged by that ghost, right? You're still getting
It's like
used to that.
my back or
Old
my
body.
knees.
And
My
I
knee.
will take out my super soaker looking wand and I will cast acid arrow at it.
Ooh.
Hey, you want some acid, man?
It sizzles into the creature. The creature looks back at you and kind of hisses, its vines shaking like in the air.
How much movement do I have left?
Climbing is
Feet to get down.
It's 10 feet
10
to get
feet?
down. So
All right, I will climb back up.
okay.
Scramble.
Well, you will try to climb back up.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
probably.
Nope.
There it
Yeah,
is.
Jonah turns
I
to
made
scramble and just kind of slides down the road. Oh, shit.
I made that little slick spot when I slid down.
No, I don't think I even like hit the ground. I just like climb in place.
Jonah's already hallucinating and he thinks he's grabbing onto the rope, but it's just air.
All right.
You know why he
Pass
doesn't
it
get
there.
wasted by drugs or alcohol? Is because he's
Oh,
always
you
wasted by
know.
drugs and alcohol. It's the Incredible Hulk, but
Okay, last time I threw fire, things spit out at me again, and I don't like that. So we're gonna magic missile on this little bubba and hope it doesn't spray onto my brother because we're doing this at level 2. One,
It didn't spray from the acid arrow.
2, 3, 4. Pew, 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 pew.
Sorry, just give me a sec.
Nice acid damage.
I get bonus to acid.
It's nice.
Alchemical nature.
That's cool.
All right.
are you
So-
sure your name isn't Walter White?
So, you fire off all these missiles at it, smacking into it. You guys will notice that it seems to have, well, I should say it had, before you guys smacked the shit out of it. It seems to have had 4 different colored, like, flowering vines. As you smack into it with various damages, 2 of those die. There was, you guys know flowers very well?
I would say
My character does.
No,
John
players,
does not.
people,
Oh.
like players. Do you guys know?
yeah, flowers are pretty.
Okay, so
No.
no. So an azalea color? Anybody?
Pink? Like
Yeah.
pink or
Sounds
Have
purple?
multiple colors.
Pink. What's a dahlia?
Oh, that.
Dahlias are
Purple?
they're different colors. Dahlias because there's the black dahlia is like a
we'll say
Yeah.
purple. There's
Yeah, I
white
think-
flower and there's gold flower. So there's one
A
of each
daisy.
color
And
and a marigold.
yeah,
Hello, gourd.
or a
Um,
dandelion.
So the during your flurry of attacks, the azalea and the dahlia vines both die.
Cool.
At the start of its turn, it grows 4 new vines.
Oh, come on.
Hydra.
Um,
Come on.
chosen. Sorry, I just have to check one thing.
Maybe you should try fire on this thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
will next
neat. Okay.
No, don't make neat things for the DM.
Actually, I mean, acid didn't stop. Acid usually stops. Not always, but
So
acid's
No,
always
but
a good thing
it's
to
a
use
plant.
on. It is a plant. No, I know. That's why I changed it to, well, not always. Acid is quite often a good thing to use when you have
I need
Regens.
paper. Sorry, give me a sec, guys.
that
need
many
people.
came
Oh
back.
gosh.
It's like
We
20
Oh,
hits.
no.
Or more.
Too much
Every time you kill one, 2 pop up. So.
Well,
Okay,
There's
so
now 6.
an azalea and a dahlia died. In the azalea's place, 2 vines sprout, another daisy, and another dahlia. And then the other one, actually, I need to check. Okay. There's another in the where the first dahlia was, a marigold spawns, and also actually 2 marigolds spawn. So it has 1 dahlia, 2 daisies, and 3 marigolds now. The daisies also kind of glow with like a soft light, and you see some of the wounds on it closing.
Ooh.
So it looks like the daisy vines heal it. As long as it has daisies, it will regenerate, it seems. You don't know if there's a way to stop that, but that's what it looks like it's doing. Okay. Takes its turn. Makes flowered vines. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, it turns to Aelin and lashes at you with its multitude of vines. It hits with the first one.
Big hit.
Oof. 10 damage, bludgeoning. Swings.
heavy hit for a little guy.
Misses you with the second. Swings at you with a third. Missing you. And then all 3 of the marigolds fire beams. They will fire 1 each at Archie and Jonah. And who did more damage?
He did more, probably.
I think
Over the 2 turns.
Yeah, I think Jonah did more.
I did 12.
I did
You did
24.
Yeah. So it fires 2 at Jonah and 1 at Archie with the 3 marigolds. Pew pew pew.
It believes in
So
sharing.
1 at Archie. Ooh, critical hit.
Cool.
Right between the eyes.
Holy shit. Oh, that was.
Deals
14 points fire damage to you.
But my detect magic, which is probably down now. Stay down.
Like, no, you rolled an
but-
11. So.
But you succeeded.
Misses you, Jonah. Misses you with both, Jonah. Pew pew.
16.
And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, all done. Actually, it will shift its way over to there, moving further away from Blackwind. Blackwind, it's your turn.
Senses a danger
Maybe.
of a big axe-like weapon. Yeah, okay, so that's 20.
This is all difficult terrain, remember?
Yeah, I know. So I can get to him. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to end up. So I should be able to see him, right?
Yep.
At that range? Okay. Then, actually, is this something I can kind of recognize or identify with my nature skills?
You could try. Roll nature.
Okay, I will love to try. Just. Ooh, I thought I was getting another 1 again. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, whatever the hell this thing is, you have no clue.
Yeah. Anyway, I knew it was going to be tough no matter what, because it's definitely exotic. Okay, I'm going to, yeah, beat it till it's dead. That's my usual thing.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 attack. It's all over the place. Fuck. And second attack, actually, I'm going to use my bonus action to trip it, or attempt to. I don't know if that'll work very well. It looks like it's multi-legged, but. Athletics. Ooh, 20! That's good.
It is good.
Although it still can beat me. I wish I attacked now.
Excuse
Well,
me.
that's-
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, you can trip it.
Okay, so it's prone, so now I get advantage on my next attack.
Well done.
Footfall attack.
Okay.
I put advantage on it already, but it
Well,
probably doesn't matter. You put it on prone finally, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. And
Got
the
him.
full damage. A waka. Well, not very good waka. A light waka.
Slice.
And that was my turn. Have fun with the
Gerald.
prone.
Did you call for him? I can't remember.
No, not yet.
Okay, he stands there. Aelin.
All right, buddy.
Just elbow drop, elbow drop. Oh,
So close.
almost a double 20.
And I will stunning strike. And it resisted. Interesting.
Bludgeon, maybe?
Yeah.
Even though it's magical.
Might be.
Yeah, I'm gonna stunning strike, and I'm going to make it roll with disadvantage on the con save by burning an inspiration.
Hold on.
Yep.
I've got. What the fuck? I just trying to see something here. I'm just trying to figure out why it resisted the
Bludgeoning?
Is it because it's on a certain element? No, I guess it doesn't actually matter because it doesn't list it as that element.
Oh, okay. Nope, that is right. That's correct. Doesn't matter if it's magic. I was just double checking because I don't know if they put it in wrong. I'm like, no, most of the time magic overcomes it. No, that's not the case with this. Okay, sorry. So you hit it, you do 5 damage, and you're stunning striking it. Okay.
Yeah. And it's
With
disadvantage on the save.
Okie dokie.
You ready?
Go for it.
And
It
done.
fails.
it is Satund. Ugh.
All right, let's get old Compton on it.
Yeah. Take a
So-
moment to go. Okay.
So, just so you're
Goody
aware,
grace.
you
Oh fuck! It's immune.
you slam into it. It is immune to stun.
Oh, shitty.
It doesn't have a brain.
Well.
It's just a big mass of vines.
I mean, so are the other plants.
It's a
That's true.
central plant system.
That's annoying.
Sorry.
I thought you're like maxing out the stun use better than I've ever seen anybody in a long time. It's hard to get to.
Seeing that the rain stick was less effective, I'm going to just kind of like grab it, hold it behind my back, and I'm just going to punch out for my second attack with the war glove.
Okay.
Which I gotta do from my sheet.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Same damage.
And by the way, when the Bloom Hydra turn, it's also got 10 feet less movement.
Okay.
Is-
When you hit it with that, one of the marigold vines dies.
That's not one of the ones I wanted, but that's fine.
It's still got lots of hit points.
Knowing that I can't stunning strike, I am going to flurry of blows and do 2 more attacks with the war
Let's say-
glove.
Yeah.
Take advantage of the prone at least.
Yeah, I guess.
Go for
that's
it.
true.
Jesus, you're rolling high.
Ah,
Am I though?
Well,
that
I
one
mean,
was like breakdancing on
The,
it.
the slashing
Like,
seems to do much better than the bludgeoning did.
It's not though. That's the
I-
thing.
You're just flinching.
Yeah, that's it.
Baz is going to jump down, and Baz wouldn't wait. If he hears us fighting, he's coming down.
Okay, where's he gonna jump down?
Wherever,
North of
obviously
Jonah?
not on Jonah, but
5, 10.
beside Jonah into that open
Jonah?
space.
Okay. Baz,
Lost Jonah.
mix an athletics check. Go. Baz lands north of Jonah. 10 to 20,
Baz
so that's
lands?
20 feet of movement. He moves 5 feet forward in, that's 30.
He'd probably double move to get up into it. 5, 10, 15. He should be able to get beside Aelin, I'd imagine.
Sure.
Or me. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. He's protecting. And then he, yeah. Does he have action surge available?
I don't know.
Okay.
think he does,
Let's see.
because-
Actions.
I was gonna say, do you wanna-
Wind.
Open him up for
Yes, he does.
me to pilot.
He does have action surge.
I'm just gonna ask Brad if he can do that. You can move on and we can do it afterwards if you want.
Well, he'll do it another turn then. If we move on. Don and Quinn, it's your turn. We'll say he doesn't this turn.
Yeah.
Don and Quinn does nothing?
I don't do anything. Yeah, I just stay at the top on stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Jonah.
I stand up.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were prone. Oh shit, you were prone.
Well, I wasn't.
I'd missed you anyways, so
Yeah.
because
yeah.
if you were
But-
prone, he would have had disadvantage on the ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Like now. So I won't do a ranged attack. Instead, I will do a fairy fire. I'm just going to do a box. I don't know if there's any other creatures like behind him, but I'm just not going to
Okay.
hit my allies.
Yeah, in this area here. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume he's the only guy.
I mean, there's a dead bulbous violet. Yeah, that's a fail.
Yay!
Now it's
He's not immune to fairy fire.
now I don't have to keep tripping it. Although the movement penalty is nice though.
Oh, but the range penalty isn't my favorite.
Yeah.
And I'll stay there.
Rage?
Okay.
Yeah, rage. I'll gnome rage.
Archie, he just scorched you hard with a marigold ray. What do you do?
Ow! Gerald, get down here. And then I'm gonna fire a fire bolt back at him because should
No,
Is that
that
normal?
He's
Oh,
prone.
and
You
he's
have disadvantage.
prone, so it's-
goddamn prone.
But yeah. So at least it worked out even.
And then so where am I gonna go? Yeah, I should probably just pop back around this way. I
Okay.
don't know if that
When
might
you move
hit
out of
me.
that square, he'll
Yeah.
vine lash you.
Ooh,
Okay,
wow.
super.
He's got some range.
He has disadvantage though because he's prone. Will it do it automatically?
I don't know.
Good.
Probably it should.
Let's find out. Yep.
Good.
That will be a hit though.
That's a shield. I'm gonna shield.
Okay. That will be a miss then. And
Block, parry.
you move out of there, shielding it as this vine whips out on the ground. Would have
Yeah.
slashed your back of your knees, but you move out of the way, or you shield it.
We decided that Gerald was gonna go right after me.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
He hasn't done anything, so that's why I didn't bother.
16.
If you just want to give him a 15, he'll
Yeah.
go right after.
There we go.
And he'll jump down.
Lance versus
Gerald,
Rock.
give
Who
him
will
a
win?
athletics check.
Oh, buddy.
Or just strength
You're-
or acrobatics, whatever. I don't know if he's got proficiencies in anything.
He does in
Okay.
athletics, but
He hits
sucks.
the ground and falls prone. Poof.
Yeah. Oof.
So,
Like a rock.
so 5, 10, 15 stand, so he's out of movement for his first move. As he stands up. It
As he
would've-
stands up.
Would
Yeah.
have been 15 to get there and then stand up for the remainder. But he can double move though. So you told
Yeah,
him to get
which
down
one?
here.
Yeah, so he'll put himself in front of me probably.
Sure. We'll say
And
here.
then-
Or here or here.
Sure.
Doesn't matter. We'll say here.
That's fine, yeah. He'd see where I'm looking. He's smart enough for that. And he's done. Good job, Gerald.
Good job, Gerald.
Toss him a little pebble for a treat. He eats
The
his own kind.
the Bloom Hydra, so it lost a marigold. In its place, 2 vines sprout. Is it lagging? No, it just didn't work. Let me try that again. There we go. Okay. 2 vines sprout, and they are... it sprouts an azalea vine and a third daisy, and it's all 3 daisies kind of light up, and it heals.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
No,
We haven't really rolled the greatest damage against it, to be honest.
Baz will be action surging probably this time.
And I
'Cause-
just want to check. Did I hit you with those vine attacks?
You hit me
last-
with 1.
just one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I misread it. It can attack with daisy vines, but I was attacking with them. It can only so I attacked you with the 2 daisy vines when he shouldn't have. He should have only had 1 melee attack on you. So I only hit you with the first attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the other 2, it doesn't matter. But I misread it. I'm like, wow, they can heal and no, they can't. Daisy vines are defensive only. So, anyways, it's its turn. So it will swing out with the azalea at you, Aelin. Actually, sorry, it's gonna stand up first. So, sorry about that. It'll stand up first. I'll just re-roll that. Sorry.
Want me to hit anyway.
Would it have hit regardless? I didn't see what it dropped.
Well, I hit with disadvantage, so.
Oh, okay. Then, okay. I won't.
You got a
re-roll.
20, regardless.
Oh, I didn't roll damage. Well, he rolled a. It also attacks with the Dahlia Vine, which will hit you. So Vine Lash. Jesus, 11 points of damage. And Vine Lash 2 for another 11 points of damage. He maxes out his damage on
Like
those attacks.
10, 11, 11.
Yep.
Because you are medium or smaller and were hit with 2 Vine Lashes, it grapples you.
Ripples.
Yeah, so you are grappled. It doesn't restrain you, but you are grappled. So your movement's 0. That's all it really does. And then it has, that was its 2 vines. It does have 2 marigolds, so it will fire those. It has disadvantage because it's in melee.
Oh, it was in melee before too.
I
It
know.
was in melee last time.
It was in melee last time. Shit. I'm so sorry.
Take the crit off and just make it a note.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 10 hit points back, Archie. It wouldn't have crit you. I don't know if it would have hit you or not, but I'm not gonna go back that far. But
Sure.
I'm sorry. I totally forgot that that was a thing. So it will make 2 marigold attacks. It will fire 1 at Blackwind for tripping it. Pew! And it misses. And then it will fire a second one at Jonah for fairy firing it. Pew! And it misses. Damn, disadvantage. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Blackwood, it's your turn. So he is fairy fired and has 7 vines right now.
Bone saw's ready. I will. You've been marked, weighed, and been found wanting. So shift effect. And that's my other hunter's mark.
You gave the damage to the Bloom Hydra.
Oh fuck, that was caps. Let me try that again.
And also, is Hunter's Mark concentration? No, not for you. Right?
Not this one, anyways.
No.
This is the feature.
I'm gonna take that off of him. There
Yeah.
we go.
I missed the button. I was 1 button too high. So double check that shift.
Why
Yep.
is this in the comment tracker? Get out of here, buddy.
That's
You're not
better.
even in this fight.
So there we go.
Don't talk to Baz like that.
Okay, Bloodfall attack.
Oh, poor Baz.
So this should be an advantage. 20! Boom!
Nice.
There you
Shakalaka.
go.
There you
So
go.
+5 damage. And Bloodfall damage. This is gonna hurt him, hopefully. Unless I roll a lot of 1s, but I rolled a 1 and a 10. But that's a good hit.
Liz, if you can grab Baz.
Yeah, I can do
I just cleared the owner. Yeah, slash. Okay, you. Let me just see what happens here. Of course, I rolled that. 2, 3, 4, 5. One of the daisies dies, and one of the marigolds dies from that slash. 2 of them die.
Okay. And my second attack, Bloodfall.
Yeah, okay. It's a hit.
Nice. Just tore him a new pie hole.
Another daisy dies.
Die, Daisy. And yeah, I'll keep it in the threat range. I won't trip it this time. Seems how it's advantaged given me. That was a nice. That felt good.
Aelin, you take 3 points of poison damage because you're grappled by an azalea vine on the start of your turn.
Are you resistant to poison from that drug?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, it just gives you advantage on throws.
Yeah. So as long as you're grappled with that azalea vine, you will take a d6 poison at the start of your turn.
Yep,
As long as the azalea vine lives, anyways.
I'm just like
Jesus! Critical hit.
hitting it over and over.
You headbutt it.
Go, please.
Fairy Fire's doing some work.
You're like, I break your cousins in board form.
Nice, 2 hits. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. The third daisy vine dies.
You bite the daisy.
What are the vines that are grappling them?
There's an Azalea and a Dahlia that are grappling him. The Azalea is
Two
also
attacking
poisoning him.
ones.
And then he's got
Apparently
one
we
other
can-
vinyl hive right now, which is a marigold. The
I'm
3
gonna use
daisies
my
that
last
have been killed.
key point to flurry of blows and try and just get this thing as close to dead as possible.
We got Baz. Baz on deck.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah. Nice rolls.
Nash.
I was bound to come back around.
Okay.
It's pretty hardy.
Well,
So
especially when it can
that's-
fucking heal like 40 hit points in a turn.
Well, it's because I had so many
Totally.
daisies. That's why.
It didn't do any damage.
It
those
heals
rounds,
based on
though,
the
which
number
is
of
nice.
daisies it's got.
Always go for the healer.
Baz
But
is
it did make it
gonna-
less damaging, though.
well,
I mean,
Well,
it
that-
still did, but it couldn't attack as much.
Baz's second attack.
Hold on.
Imagine
hold
if all of
on.
those were
Hold on.
attacks.
Okay.
The third marigold dies.
Okay.
it has no ranged attacks anymore.
No, it has an Azalea and a Dahlia vine, and they're both currently grappling Waylon.
Apparently, they're the
I mean, it
hard
makes
ones.
sense to chopping off all the ones that are just flailing around.
That's
Just hack it down the head.
close.
Yay.
That was a cool little creature. Can we have it as a pet?
No, thank you. I like
job,
the purple
Gerald.
one better.
We'll call it Bloomy.
Baz hacks it. Hack.
Yeah, he just hacks away at it, and I think that's it.
Donoquin, you do anything?
Kill another one.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to climb up the rope.
Okay. You fail and fall to the ground prone.
I'll stand back up.
Okay.
Can I attempt it again? Do I have
Sure.
enough movement, or is
Yeah,
that it?
because you can double move, right? So you can use your double move to
Okay.
try to climb again. Ah!
Boom.
Done as nothing if not consistent.
All right, now we're just gonna fall asleep here because we're laughing.
Can you give me a concentration check from those double falls on your fairy fire?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
sure.
To DC 10. You're fine. Oh, I was
Nope.
just gonna do it once, but that's okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Just one for the turn. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Archie.
Yeah, that's me. What does it take to like light a torch?
It's an action. It's used
It's an
object.
action?
Yeah, it's an object
So, I
interaction.
Can I light a torch and touch it to a creature at the same
No.
in the same turn? All right, then I'm just
That-
gonna
that-
try.
that'd be-
and
that'd be
go fight
two.
them.
Lighting a torch and then attacking with a torch if you're trying to light a creature on fire is two separate things.
All right, I'll just try and shoot at it on the ground with my magic then.
Liz,
I
your
guess.
computer died.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's why I'm. On
Don't worry about it,
Baz.
Liz. I've
Huh?
Well, no, then Sean's cut off. But yeah, when you fix it.
No, I'll fix it. Yeah, I just was gonna finish my turn. Let's see if I'll hit it. Nope, I can't do anything. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have lit it and had Gerald light him on fire. Oh well. Gerald's not gonna do anything because I didn't tell him to do anything.
Okay. The Hydra. How big is this? The Hydra bloats up and explodes, spraying grayish black ichor in a big radius around it.
Definitely dead now.
Targeting Baz, Aelin, Gerald, and Blackwind. Archie, you're just out of range.
Gerald did his job.
She shoots a firebolt near it, and then it just explodes on us.
Oh, look at the saves, except
So
for the
Blackwin
one.
fails, Aelin fails, Gerald succeeds, and Baz and Gerald both rolled nat 20s.
Thanks, Gerald.
The
Made himself
black goo splatters over you, dealing 33 points of necrotic damage, which you resist half of, thankfully, Aelin.
And I blocked. And I blocked 10 of
You're
it.
a little rough.
Yeah, and your other thingy. Yeah.
Jeepers.
1 hit point.
Are you really? Holy shit.
Yep. Thanks, Mom.
Just
Yeah,
do that shoulder shrug, like the Brooklyn Shuffle.
Yeah,
problem.
necrotic spray bursts forth from it, and then the ichor just kind of like sinks into the ground, oozing away. You have successfully defeated whatever this creature was. We'll call it a Bloom Hydra.
Boom Hydra.
Yay.
Boom Hydra's
We
ready.
did it.
That was a cool little creature.
Round
No, how's it going, guys?
round 5. Can I get Archie and Aelin to give me Constitution saving throws against poison? You guys would have been in here for more than a minute now.
I only count
is this,
9 rounds for us.
Did you say it's poison?
You say you only count 9 rounds?
Yeah.
You have
4 before the combat started.
How do you figure it was 4? We weren't moving in rounds before the combat started. I just figured you're at 5 rounds.
But our
times-
movement speed.
Sure, but isn't Archie like inspecting the walls?
Sure am.
That's why we're not dashing.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Did
I
you say this
suppose.
is
Yeah,
versus
that makes sense.
poison?
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. You have 6 seconds to get out of the pit. So I'm gonna make you roll
Good
those
thing
saves
I can
anyways.
move 40 feet.
I'm gonna make you guys roll the saves anyways. It's close enough to a minute.
I'm leaving.
This is for poison, did you say? Does the eye bright give me the +1?
No, Eyebright does
Yeah.
nothing. The Cleansing Lily, on the other hand, gives you,
That's
advantage, gives
fine.
you advantage.
Advantage. Okay. That's
And-
what it was.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain with people's help, you guys can get out of the pit.
You
I-
sure?
I don't want to yet.
Okay. Archie stays behind. Aelin, you.
I want to finish looking. We've come in here. We've done all this. I want to finish.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm about to fucking fall over, so.
No, you should absolutely get out of here.
You need to get out of here though, because you're starting to like. this
Yeah,
is
why don't
starting to
you
affect
come up here and just have a breather, and then you can go back down.
Otherwise, it's gonna knock you out probably.
Well, isn't it every minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you made yourself.
Oh, so you don't? It's every.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I got you. I thought you would
Yeah.
be taking saves for the next minute,
No.
and then it would
Oh.
go off.
Once a minute, you take a save, and then.
Okay.
It
So
goes
that's
up.
what I was like. Take a breather,
Well, that's
Yeah.
not
That's
that.
what I
get
was
some
like,
fresh air, and go come back
I may
down.
as well.
Yeah.
This is
So
great.
if you stay another minute in here, you'll need a DC 11 con save.
Yes. Okay.
I will assist, I guess. As well. Well,
Jonah's like, I can't do it.
did somebody butter up his glove?
Hey! Yeah, he's just like scrambling, trying to keeps falling down. Aelin just goes whips by. Wee.
Yeah, but Aylin's looking a little rough.
Yeah.
Hey, you look like shit.
What do you
So-
mean?
It's bad down there, Donna Quinn.
it's bad, man.
Sure.
Definitely, there was hundreds of them. Hundreds.
Yeah, Aelin's got like this black kind of, and Baz both have like this black kind of like ichor covering them because they were just covered in that explosion.
How many were down there?
The
for
purple
God's
one was
sake?
easy, but the vine one, oh my god.
Yeah, so looking around, there, if you guys want, you can, now that the danger is past, you guys can do a investigation check for me if you like, for down here in this
Indeed.
garden.
Are you
I'll help you.
helping me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You
I'm
can
gonna
concentrate
help
on that.
Ayla.
I will concentrate on.
Fuck me.
Well, that's still better than I probably would have got.
I roll fine otherwise, but every time I roll an investigation, I roll lower than 10. It's so
there's
frustrating.
there's nothing else down here that you see on the walls or anything. However, as you're looking around, you do find growing in a cluster near the south wall. You do find 3 Ryath roots.
Oh.
3 doses of Ryath root. So you can, if you want to harvest them, you can. It'll take you a little bit of time, so I'd require 1 more saving throw from
Like
both
a
of you if
minute?
you stay down here.
I can harvest it. Well, or I can.
Otherwise, you can leave it alone and not risk it. It's up to you guys.
I don't really care. I would probably.
You can go. I'll
Yeah.
I'll grab it.
Okay.
I don't
I
know if that
mean,
means I'll have to, but
I go. You probably will because you've been down here with me. Well, did you take the cleansing lily?
no, I haven't actually.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up too though, and
Okay.
grab a breather anyways.
So you're not gonna.
We'll leave
take
it for now.
I'm not gonna grab it right now.
Okay.
It's not that important.
So know that it's down there. You guys, with help, you guys will get up before you need to make a saving throw if you're not harvesting it.
Yeah. It just wasn't-
So down in here, there is enough. So there's the 3 Ryath roots, but there's also enough of the plants. Yeah, you could gather if you wanted to spend the time, but this would take time and expose you repeatedly to saving throws down there. You could gather for every 10 minutes you spend in the garden, you could strip the hallucinogenic plants, gathering a pound of leaves per 10 minutes. You'd estimate there's probably about 3 pounds worth of leaves in there to gather. If you wanted to harvest the soporifics in there, but again, you'd be subjecting yourself to 10 minutes per pound. That's 10 saving
that
throws
minus
per
10?
pound.
Yeah, we
Up to
don't
minus 10.
know. We don't know that they're worth anything. So
We just know that they're hallucinogenic.
Well, not to
And-
mention.
Yeah, you don't know
I thought we-
how much they'd
I thought
be
we
worth
knew that.
exactly.
Yeah, I thought we knew that like a pound was worth.
we
No,
don't.
Donnequin
Gold or
knows that, and he didn't
Donnequin
share it with the
knows
party.
that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
He
we did
did not
see the
share it.
plant. Yeah, he told us about that, and then we saw the lady using it. So
It was an intervention.
Yeah, we know about the effects of it, and yeah.
yeah. Now
Yeah.
the riot route.
Yeah.
Now
We can
that's
grab
up. Yeah, that's up to you guys.
I just didn't want to grab it right
Yeah,
then
that-
because I felt like I would lose my saving throw at that moment.
No, that's
you
fine.
just had,
We'll
you
come
had
back
that
to that
ominous
later.
feeling. You know what? If I stick around here, I'm going to lose my.
I wouldn't mind if we just took a little breather.
Yeah,
I'm
would,
gonna tend to Aileen. Aileen. Looks a little rough.
Yeah.
You guys want to take a little break here?
I'm good. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I just
Me
need 10
too.
minutes.
Can we do a
Okay.
10-minute one?
If we're going to take 10 minutes, I'm going to go down there and get some riot root.
I mean, we should definitely take
rope.
the 10 minutes.
Rope. All right.
Did we not do a 10-minute one already?
If anything jumps me, just pull me up.
Well, we can do another 10, can't we? It's been a while.
Oh yeah, maybe we have. Done
I don't know
10
how
minutes.
I
the 10-minute ones
I know,
work.
okay.
The
There's
quick
no-
rests,
there's
I don't know if they're
no-
limited.
There's no limit?
I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll have to look at the rule.
10-minute rests are
I
a
thought there was.
Corey thing,
Yeah.
so I don't know how they work in terms of how many you can
Let's
take.
have a look.
Took way too many. Sorry, took me way too many tries to get that song to play. Because you got to do this thing where you got to like clear it and then play it and then force skip it and then resume it and then loop. Like it's like why didn't you just play? Anyways,
Oh, is
Yeah,
that what?
there's no limit on.
Is there?
yeah,
Quick
there's
rest?
there's no
Okay.
limit on,
I couldn't remember if there was something.
because
just
literally the quick rest all you can do is bandage
Yeah.
/ cast a
Yeah.
10-minute
Okay.
ritual.
Alternatively, if we want to spend a bit more time,
We can
Actually,
get-
short rest.
A
Actually,
short rest would be really helpful for me.
Baz would get some back on a short rest because his runes come back, so he'd get, I think, his giants. He
His
get a
action
stone
surge comes
rune.
back on a short
He
rest.
didn't
too.
use
He
it.
didn't use
He
it.
didn't
didn't
use
use
it.
it.
He
But
killed it
second
before.
wind does too.
Yeah, so he'd
But
get
second
second
wind,
wind
yeah.
and a rune back. I would get 3 spell slots, which would be nice.
And we can identify some magic items.
We
Yeah,
can
it'd be our
identify the
first short
magic
rest.
item.
So did you
Yeah,
say you
we
get
haven't taken
3
one.
spell slots on a short rest?
I sure do. Arcane recovery once a day, baby.
Half your spell level.
I get my half of
Okay.
my level in spell slots.
Oh, in spell
They have-
slots. So you can't get 3 of
Yeah.
any spell back. It's 3
No,
levels of spells
no.
back. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's OP. But no, it's okay.
I would be
Are you a
taking the 3
warlock?
first level spells is what I
Yeah,
meant.
got it. Yeah. I was just like, that seems really good. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but aren't wizards long rest casters, not short rests? It's not warlocks? Anyways, it's
Yeah, and I can't get it past a level 6 spell.
okay, so you guys want to take a short rest? Are you just going to do it here? Or are you going to go to somewhere place specific to take it? Or
Let's see here.
Yeah, I don't really.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of like by
Up
the
here?
statue here, like here.
Or there? Down here?
I feel like the nest, if we rest in there, we are risking the birds. I don't really want to rest where the urn is because that seems
Yeah.
disrespectful and she could get mad.
Tempting.
There's there's no
right here.
yeah, there's no like lots of plants right here, so it seems like maybe it's the safest. We have a pretty good view of each direction, so if like the spiders are gonna come and get us, we can see it. I don't know.
Or wood.
okay, so just chill out by the base of this statue.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Okay,
I might go
Just
try
like-
to get the Rioth root.
sure.
And if we're spending some time here, I would like to do a good proper check on this terrace just to make sure there's nothing I missed as well.
All right.
Is anybody checking into that super cool box?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at. We'll look into the box. We got enough time.
Rest. Okay, so I'll give you guys a short
What's in
rest.
the box?
So let's deal with hit points first. Who is
I will-
well, Aelin obviously needs help.
Nobody rolling hit dice yet.
Hmm?
So I'm gonna cast on stuff while we're resting here. I am going to summon on stuff one of my spirit totems.
Ooh.
I'm gonna summon on stuff. I sit down on stuff and summon on stuff, and all of a sudden a unicorn spirit comes up on us in between us, and I'm actually gonna use some healing on Aelin.
I'm not sitting on the horn.
Unicorn spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Your
I'm
island-
gonna use
That's
unicorn
fun.
spirit on stuff for everybody else.
Unicorns aren't real.
Oh,
Curious.
neat.
So I'm gonna do that and also while everybody's in here, and then I'm going to.
If you cast a
Okay,
spell using a spell slot that restores hit points, each creature of your choice in the aura also regains your druid level of hit points. So as long as
That's
you cast a spell slot,
cool.
he gives everybody else also 6 more for 1 spell slot. That's really good.
That's
Sorry.
very cool.
So I'm gonna cast heal level 2 on Aelin. First of all, is there a way for me to actually cast it on him? Do I select him and do
Yeah,
it?
yeah. You
If
just
you target him, and
target
then
him
you
and
hit the
hit.
little lasso.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The magnifying glass, Liz.
So everybody else gains 6 hit points as well.
Here, I'll do it. I'm in the comment tracker. So Jonah's full. Aelin, is including the person you're casting on, or everybody else? You just double check
It
that.
says, in addition, if you cast all this one, that restores hit points to any creature. Each creature of your choice in the aura also regains.
Okay.
I
So-
don't know. Does that mean he gains it as well?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's super
As long as you
cool.
choose it, so that's that.
Yeah,
and
I
then
will choose
Archie,
everybody on stuff that I see on stuff that is injured on stuff in some way.
Blackwind.
And I will
Blades.
also cast. Wow, 1. So good.
Oh.
I'll cast the first level on stuff on him
A
as well,
tickle.
but then also heal everybody.
Yeah, I mean, so really.
Whoops! I just killed Baz. I'm sorry, guys.
6 on top. That's just
Wow,
dropped
you
his
really
dead as we're all
killed him.
healing.
Oh God, why didn't anybody tell me? Else I would have had the opposite effect on him.
So Archie will be full from that.
We're all
spear.
undead.
That's
We're all
amazing.
undead.
Aelin will be actually at
And then I will
27.
Is this
still
like the
go
new
up to
king
Aelin
of
for a
healing?
second. What?
This is like the
Also,
king of
so
healing
just
spell.
so you know, you can't target Gerald with healing spells because he's a golem. But,
No, but I can.
but you can mend him up, right? So it doesn't matter. Okay.
It's just a cantrip.
That's
As long as Gerald can survive the battle, I can heal him up again. He's just
Okay.
gotta live.
Well, those couple spells help a lot. So you're doing more?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna go up and use medicine stuff on Aelin that I see
I
still.
will help you with that, and I will use my medicine kit charges.
Okay.
I rolled a 9 on my medicine, so
Okay.
Yes.
oh
Plus
well.
3, right?
Plus 3. Yeah.
Thank you,
I will s-
Donna Quinn.
Very well.
You
Thanks,
are
Doc.
a healing machine.
Well, it definitely
Oh, not 23.
And it'll stick around for the
Proficiency
unicorn sticks around for a
yes.
minute and stuff like that, and it goes to each person else up when it heals. No, it goes around to them.
Baz has 7 hit points of damage.
It does.
He'd probably use
He's-
1 hit dice. He's got 3. I don't know why he
got-
wouldn't.
Well,
Either that or he
because
could use his
D10
second wind,
plus-
but
Yeah, he wouldn't. I think he'd save the second wind because that's a bonus action in combat, which is nice for
yeah.
him.
It's like emergency.
I'll ask Brad. I can ask him. He's right here, so he's the one.
I mean, couldn't he have second winded before the rest, or did he use?
He
it
already had it used. He got it back, but you can use it right after you get it back if you
Right.
want to. So
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, 7 plus his con. It might not be.
It'd be
worth-
better to use his hit die and then keep that for a battle though, because that can be used anytime in emergency.
Yeah. So he'd get a D10 plus 3. So on average, he'd heal the 7. So yeah, it's probably worth using 1.
Yeah, one dice. probably
Because hit die usually
would
can't
not.
be. Yeah,
He would
it
not.
can only usually be used during a rest.
Yeah.
He says he would not. He said he would hold off. In case we get into another fight and he has to heal after that one.
Fair.
I like how we kind of like
But
took that
either way,
little
he'd
guy.
still be down this 7 hit points. What difference does it make?
Because he has like a maximum of 13, so he could be losing
Oh,
almost half of that hit die.
Sure, if he rolls high on the hit dice. Okay. He's gambling on his hit dice rolls being good.
He's
Got it.
gambling. Because we short rested and he's got his second win back and his
Sure,
runes back, he feels okay about it.
Excellent. Okay.
But it took durable.
Jonah, you can harvest those Ryath roots.
Nice.
Right.
I will
Let's get
require
some
a
Raya.
single save against the soporifics. Because I think it would
This
take
guy
you
can
Did
that
take
you
any
long.
eat a
drugs.
poison, Lily?
You're
Would you
okay.
have eaten one? Okay.
Oh no, no.
He could have probably gotten it before.
It
Laura,
really
though,
depends on how
anyways.
many I have. If I have more than 10,
So at this,
don't.
so Pass Without Trace is definitely gone after this rest.
It's definitely gone now.
Sure.
Maybe
sure.
like 30 seconds left.
Yeah, no, because
10 seconds.
a rest is an hour.
30 seconds.
you were almost up before you rested. All right. So you guys rest. You bandage up your wounds. There's nothing else on the statue of note. The thingy that you have can be identified with on this rest, which is, where is it? Help me.
It's called a wooden box. It is 4 down from the very top of my inventory.
A wooden box. Here it is. It is a wooden box. Upon investigating it, you determine that it is a magical box, and it has a command word which you learn upon determining what it is. It is... Oh, I got a picture here. Let me show you. It is a folding boat.
oh,
The box, upon speaking the command word, immediately will unfold into essentially a canoe.
Oh my god.
It measures 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, and 6 inches deep. It weighs 4 pounds, and it floats. It can be opened to store items inside. The item also has 3 command words, with each requiring an action to speak. One command word causes the box to unfold into the boat. It has a pair of oars, an anchor, a mast, and a lantern sail. The boat can hold up to 4 medium creatures comfortably. The second command word causes it to unfold into a ship 24 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 6 feet deep. It has a deck, rowing seats, 5 sets of oars, a steering oar, an anchor, a deck cabin, and a mast with a square sail. It can hold 15 medium creatures comfortably.
That's amazing.
When
We
the
don't
box
need your
becomes a
stinking
vessel,
boat.
its weight becomes that of a normal vessel, and anything stored in the box remains inside the boat. A third
Have a
command
seat.
word causes the floating boat to fold back up into the box, provided that no creatures are aboard. Any objects in the vessel that can't fit inside the box will remain outside the box as it folds. Any objects in the vessel that can will stay in it. So it can hold stuff.
Everything.
As
The
long
box,
as it's small.
yeah.
12-inch, 6-inch, 6-inch.
See,
Yeah.
So it weighs 4 pounds when folded up, and you can put like little stuff in it. So there you go, folding boat.
It makes portaging
That-
a lot easier, but
Awesome.
It is
we
pretty
still
cool.
need an extra canoe because it's only good for one, like half the group canoeing.
Now
Yeah.
just do the ship.
Yeah.
Ship it down the river.
Well, the thing is some of these rivers are big enough. We can do the ship.
Yeah.
You know.
And
Oh, we didn't turn
portaging
around
is
to
easy because you can literally just command it to shrink up and then carry it.
We
my
need to
God.
turn around. We
That's
just
like-
shrink
this
it,
is
then
the
turn it
best
around,
thing
and then
ever.
grow it again.
Now,
This is
just
cool.
FYI,
We don't know
even
how to.
this it's not like immune to damage and shit. So
Sure.
if something, you can still be just like any other boat. It could still be damaged. Storms can still wreck it. All of that. Everything else applies.
But
There's
it's
no magical.
magical.
But there's no magical locomotion or anything like that either. It doesn't move by itself. But it's
No,
still
that-
pretty
but-
friggin' awesome because you don't have to friggin' portage a canoe.
Yeah, we got a boat.
Well, we do. Somebody could get like some kind of control wind spell.
Why does
We really
Aelin have a
can-
negative status effect on him? What's
Uh-oh.
up, Aelin?
Meet up
I don't know,
with
what
a
do I
storm
have?
gauge.
Oh, you're
Grappled.
grappled. Okay.
You're still
That still
grappled.
binds on me.
God.
He's
Get
not
him
gonna
off. Get him off. Get him off.
He's dead. He's being eaten alive while we were just there.
Folding
Yeah,
boat.
they were kind of itchy. I didn't. Oh.
I feel a little
I-
sleepy.
really
So
distracted.
how I just find it's a, I don't know if someone's just got a funny sense of humor that wrote this adventure because it's like, oh, here's a quest, you can get a boat if you go map Nangalore and Orlunga, and then in Nangalore, of course, you would have had to find it, and you guys had to roll because
I
you
did
searched.
have to roll.
If you didn't search the terrace thoroughly, and it took, I think three of you to do it, 4 of you to do it. If you didn't search
Yeah.
it thoroughly,
Finding
you could have easily missed the folding boat. So it's a good you took the time to find it. Anyways,
Well, and that's what I was gonna say. If there's any extra time in here, I would search around this terrace, but there's not a lot here. This
I
one's
mean-
more empty.
To our character's knowledge, we searched it pretty damn good.
well, that's the thing. You don't know how good. Yeah, you searched it to the
Well,
best
no.
of your ability, didn't find anything. So
What I mean is I didn't search this terrace at all. I haven't searched it yet. That's why I would.
well,
like
up here, there's not much to search.
That's what I mean. Up here, I searched down below, but up on top, I was just gonna, like I say, walk and just make
The
sure.
level
there's
2
not-
terrace. We haven't reached the level 3 terrace yet.
All right.
Okay.
Terrace.
So you guys bandage up. You're feeling good. You patch yourself up.
Donovan, that was amazing.
There's literally like a glowing unicorn spirit hanging out with you.
Yeah, that's
They're
that's
just
even
gonna-
outdo
Just
a
gonna
cleric,
clear.
a healing cleric even.
You're kind of like king of the summoned animals.
I mean, he's a circle of the shepherd.
I don't
That's
know
a-
what that
I-
means.
It's
I'm a
just
wizard.
Mystic.
Sure. It's kind of his deal. He can summon useful shit.
Are you?
That's what I'm
Is
saying.
And the animals
I'm just,
too.
I'm, I'm realizing that in RG's
brony?
now.
He's a brony.
It's very cool.
Is that like a variation of healing spirit?
No, it's a
Or-
circle
No.
of the shepherd feature.
It's my
Oh, cool.
spirit totem.
Oh, I don't even think I've seen
Which
that.
I can
ability ever.
summon multiple different types of spirits and all that stuff that do different things.
Cool.
So neat. All right, so we've got 3 choices. Another hallucinogenic pit,
And how about we don't do that this
Let's go
time?
to the spiders.
spiders, or a dome on the other side.
Well, what do we have that we can help take care of the spiders? Like we don't like. There's a lot of them as far as we
Fire.
can tell. Yeah, but will we light the whole place on fire?
Possibly.
that would probably be bad.
I
For
mean,
whatever's in
they're-
there.
Like, how big are these spiders we talking about? They're like the size of Jonah, or like the size of Baz?
I mean,
Orc head,
you
human
can
head,
I was
gnome
gonna say
head.
Don't we have a spyglass?
you guys.
Yeah, we got two.
They're like in you. Well, okay. If you
Oh
if
my
you
god,
move,
they're huge! Oh, I was looking through the spyglass.
if you,
They're in the spyglass.
Oops, why am I moving Alan around? Stop it.
I just figure if you want to see what they look like on us, they are to the south of us, and you can just use a spyglass to see. Give you a better idea.
You're spider.
Yeah, there's a big dome. A bell-shaped dome of sculpted stone rises from the end of the upper walkway. The dome to the west is wrapped and draped in thick webs. Yeah, you can see them hanging there,
Doing stuff.
doing stuff.
Making crafts.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like wondering, just like, is it just a couple trees? Is it a lot of trees? Is it the whole dome covered in web? I'm just kind of like trying to gauge.
Whoever put the stupid arrow here, get the hell out of here. You're
I'm
in my-
trying. It's
in my
frozen on
way.
there, isn't it?
There we go.
I think it was Baz, but I couldn't remove it, so I don't know.
I can't.
I wanna open this up.
Oh.
Block this.
Ooh.
Oh, there it is.
I was like, I
That
got
poor,
stinking
that poor
cloud.
man's trapped.
There. It's
Unfortunately,
because
I bet you
the
spiders are
line
good.
the line of sight kind of fucks with it. You can't really see what's going on because they didn't do it
Yeah.
right. But there, that's what it looks like. It's just it's another statue, kind of domed statue.
Oh,
It's
it's
a-
a statue.
Well, it's
Not
a
a
dome with a statue on the top.
Oh,
So
So it's a
there's an
building.
actual building there, but it's covered in webs. And the webs go all the way over to. I'm gonna open this up too, so you guys can see. You should
I
be
mean,
able to
because
see
we're kind
down.
of above it, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna. Terrible. Okay, I think that's good enough.
I need to find the guy playing the piano. And tip him.
Get to it. Okay, there, yeah. See, there's that big tree there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's big webs going from the big tree across and then up to like to the ground here as well, and so they're all like big thick webs, and there's all sorts of like little spiders. They're decent sized spiders of all different sizes, from little teeny ones to relatively big ones like tarantula size, kind of hanging in the webs all over the place. You're looking through the spyglass? Give me a perception check.
Teleports it into your eye. Ah!
Yeah, it's so close.
You get advantage with the spyglass.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
You're looking at it
so-
backwards.
Yeah, you,
It's so
you-
tiny.
yeah, you don't see any like large spiders that would be like Jonah size or bigger. Like the biggest one is like the size of like a tarantula, as far as you can tell. But they're all over the place hanging in these webs.
Let me have a look to see if I could. Like, we haven't identified them yet, have we? Like, what,
Yeah,
Nope.
pass the spyglass to Blackwind.
so see
I
if,
want to let me click on it. Sorry, I did it. Sorry.
anger
Yeah,
issues.
there's definitely spiders.
So yeah, I'll do my best to
Nature them.
kind of. Yeah,
You
the
know,
nature
roll,
of things.
roll with advantage. You can discuss it with. I'm sure someone in your group can you can discuss it with as you look at these spiders.
Well, they got 8 legs.
And also give me a
hairy.
perception check.
What do you want one first? Would
I
say
don't
one
care.
first or
Whatever order you want.
Okay, I got advantage clicked already. So nature.
We get it for both.
Oh wow, this is just retarded.
Perfect. 11. Excellent.
They've got 8 legs. They're hairy and they're got teeth. Perception.
There's enough spiders there, and you're sure that
Jeez.
There's no spiders there.
Yeah, looking at all the little spiders, there's a lot of them there. But as far as you can tell, you don't see any like extremely dangerous, like poisonous varieties that should be dangerous to humans. Like
It's
you
a
don't,
trap.
there's not like deadly, you know,
That's
Black
the
Widow
baby
like
ones.
kind of kill spiders. That said, there is a lot of spiders there.
Have you dealt with these guys, like type of spiders before, Donovan?
That's why you had advantage on the H checks you were discussing with.
Oh,
Freddy.
okay. We're just like, what?
Yeah, they don't look.
Well-
Yeah, you.
Kill them with fire.
To your knowledge, they don't look like they're. I mean, they're not necessarily. I mean, they can certainly be dangerous, especially in the amount of spiders there. But they don't seem to be like deadly poisonous spiders, at least.
It's deadly
Aelin?
swarm you spiders.
Yeah,
Does that cloak take attunement?
it does.
Okay, never mind.
It is harmonious and takes a minute.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there could be something important down there, or just maybe
Or it could be nothing.
more bad dice rolls.
No, I gotta look inside.
I do not feel Asaf that it is worth Asaf the trouble to go into a thing full of spiders for some writing that you're looking for on the
It's
wall.
not
It might
just
be
the
more.
writing.
It might be more, yes, but it might not be completely. And it's the biggest danger in this whole thing that we've seen. Right? Like,
But you
I
guys
mean, I
said
feel
there's.
like that pit of snakes is probably more dangerous.
well, maybe, but you didn't voluntarily jump into the pit of snakes. This is like jumping into a pit of spiders.
But I can run from this one. I'm not trapped.
Are you sure with all the webs? And is there spiders in there and stuff like that? So they can use webbing to stop you?
Well, I'm only. That's. Fair point. They're not very big, right?
Not the
That
ones
could be
you
a
can
The
baby.
ones that we
see.
can see.
Hmm.
And there's lots
Why
of
don't-
them.
Send Gerald over there. See if he shakes anything bigger out.
Okay.
Nothing bad will
I can
happen
do
to you,
that.
Gerald.
And while Gerald is going over, I will take off Chorus and give it to my sister.
Um,
There's
Yeah.
something intriguing going on though, like with the story that's laid out with the queen, like the betrayal. There's regret and loneliness. I'm kind of curious if we can. Maybe there's something we can do for her.
Gerald would have put the backpack. I would have told him to put his backpack down up here before he goes in.
Yep. What exactly did you tell him to do?
Okay. I am going to. So, does it look like there's from here that we can see? Does it look like there's a clear path to the underneath, or is it like a solid wall of webs?
This is like draped in webs, floor to ceiling.
Okay. I'm going to light a torch and hand it to Gerald, and ask him. Please, Gerald, may you do this?
No.
I'm going to tell him to just hopefully burn away a path to the building underneath the statue using the torch.
Well, that ought to shake something up.
That's the hope.
Gerald was never seen again.
Until Mark 6 tomorrow, if this goes wrong.
New and improved, spider proof.
Because webs usually just like curl away. They don't usually like start a forest fire. Hopefully, that's what Archie is banking
If there was
on.
enough on each other, it might
Yeah.
light, but
So
No,
she's
no,
just
I've never-
hoping it'll.
It hasn't been tinder dry here, but we haven't really looked at any of the
It
undergrowth.
burns about 5 feet in 6 seconds, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn. Just a
Hmm.
hunch.
He's
There's
burning in front of him. Then
interesting words that they're Jonah.
I'll tell him to not step into the fire like an idiot. Burn ahead of you, Gerald.
Gerald moves forward, puts the torch to the webs, and starts burning it from the south down.
Sure.
Little spiders squeal and pop like popcorn.
Popcorn.
Then you see a kind of strange swirl of what looks like kind of like blackish, kind of like smoke, kind of like starts whipping around the dome. And I need you all to roll initiative because the spiders suddenly, in a very coordinated fashion, start rushing down out of the webs to the ground and rushing northwards.
Northwards, not just
That's
on
twice.
Gerald?
That's twice.
Well, that's why we also didn't go all the way down there, because I definitely knew that it probably wasn't going to be a good thing to light
I
it on
thought
fire.
they just swarmed Gerald.
Liz, did you take the cloak?
Not yet, no.
Well, you should, because it has important effects.
Well, but
He-
you're
Ye-
still attuned to it, though, right? So,
Not if I handed it to you and you spent the minute that Gerald took walking over there to attune to it.
oh, I see. I understand what you're saying. Okay.
It's not that many of them. Corey's like,
I'm not
oh.
gonna know too late to do that though.
Well, no, he said it. I just didn't. It didn't register.
These are swarms.
Because it increases your AC by 1 and all of your saves by 1.
Gotcha. I didn't know the effect was once per long rest. Otherwise, I wouldn't have.
Well, that's
Now she
so
knows.
that's well, she doesn't know, but that's my question for Corey. Is it does say that the you can cast it on yourself for chorus? Would that mean if somebody else attuned to it, would they be able to do it, or is the item just is empty until next long rest, no matter who has it?
It doesn't. Sorry. When does it normally replenish?
Long rest. But
Yeah.
it says specifically the effect is like when you do it for yourself.
Yeah, but the magic is used until it can recharge on the next
Okay.
long rest. Doesn't matter. You
Gotcha.
can't pass it around and get it recharged per attunement.
Gotcha.
But Archie does not know that it is
I
depleted.
did not know.
The magic was in her all along.
Now I figure it was like, oh, son of a bitch.
So, Archie.
Did I roll initiative?
no.
Oh, sorry. I was. So Gerald's with me.
You want to roll for Baz too?
Oh, right, I'm piloting 2 people. Wow, Baz, your initiative.
Donquin, you weren't here for this, but I need to not be here if we're fighting swarms of insects. They're my
Plants
Well,
are
the-
okay.
that and flying snakes. They're my
Or flying anything.
my bane.
You think you would have been more against doing this to
Well,
prevent?
I didn't think we'd get swarmed by them.
I expected Gerald to get swarmed by them and potentially die. That's why I sent Gerald.
That's why I also went up partway too. I'm like,
Lead him to the snake pit.
Gerald is expendable.
Feed the snakes.
Well,
Oh,
as
Gerald.
all these hordes of spiders descend to the ground, as the webs start burning and start rushing northwards, we roll initiative. Nobody is surprised. As you guys were all watching Gerald go over there and poke the bear, as it were.
we didn't start the fire.
No, will they go after Gerald? You don't know. All you know is they all descend to the ground in like masses
That's
as they abandon the webs that are now on fire.
6. Mark 6.
So
Yeah.
we
Explode.
we will find out whether you guys can handle masses of spiders next time, because it's 1:45 and we don't have time to do this battle, so we'll hold off on this. It's where
We're
we'll
talking
end.
about it's just a couple spiders.
Unleash your swarms, Jonah.
Oh yeah, charge.
Charge!
Swarm versus swarm. Uncontrolled swarm versus.
They were also flammable, so
Perfect. But the webs are starting to burn, starting with this square right here, so we'll see how quickly they spread. If only there was some sort of rule that... No, I'm just kidding. I know. There is, in fact, a rule of how fast webs burn, and John said it. Okay. So we'll continue next time here. So we'll wrap the session. Let's do our round table. We'll start with Brad. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to Liz next.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's Nangalore. I think the Zelkori stuff is really interesting. Same with all the scribbled writing. Kind of, it's just like adds another layer to just a normal rune. So I think it's kind of creepy, and I'm curious how it's gonna play out. This Archie is very much not liking plants. She hasn't had the best day, but you know, she's trying. You gotta burn some spiders if you're gonna explore, is what she tells Donequin. Yeah, I don't think no negatives. I had a good time.
Who? Ryan?
I'm enjoying, like, I've got hooked by the Queen's little, like, how we're putting that together, so I'm curious about, is it just like a distraction, and, you know, like Sean's saying, are we wasting our time running into rooms trying to find information, or maybe something good comes of it, who knows? But
I would, once you're done.
I enjoy this because it kind of gives more of a reason to try to make sure that we look around, but at the same time, we still kind of got to make sure we're not getting overstretched, I guess. So I want to give Sean some inspiration because of his choices of what he did today. The first one I can't remember now. Fuck, it's so good I can't remember.
So good I can't remember.
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh,
Sean did
I know what it was. It was the
Poison.
checking the food. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Sean did actually a couple things that deserves. So anyways, so yeah, Sean, a gold star, bud.
Yay, gold star.
Awesome.
Just so Sean, you know, the writing isn't the only reason to look around. Archie is also looking for other signs of the yellow banner. Now that I found one of them petrified, she would like to check and make sure the rest of the group isn't just hanging out somewhere here, like dead, because that's sort of her main mission. So that's kind of, just so you know, that's also that part of it. It's not just she's just poking wasp nests for no reason.
Was there two of those dwarven scribbles too, weren't there?
Yeah.
Or one?
Yeah.
One or
One.
two.
John.
So I always like hydrophytes. I think they're pretty interesting, and this is a cool variant. I never thought a plant would be a hydra. So
Yeah, I liked him too.
yeah, I thought,
hardy.
oh, they're going to go down there. They'll have one little thing to fight. Then they hit it, and there was like still light. I'm like, oh no.
Did you notice how we kind of went easy on it at first, and then we were like,
Yeah,
"Oh shit, it's still
Everybody was
alive."
like, oh,
I didn't.
serve your
I was like, we need to
resources.
get out of here.
And then it went like, oh no, this is actually a thing. So that was fun.
Okay, Sean.
Oh, I thought it was good. I like all that stuff. The whole place and that trying to solve like a mystery kind of thing, all that stuff. But with like the writing and that, like not getting told and all that stuff. Talking to the lady didn't help at all. You know, gave me like nothing. It was super hard to us to RP and all that stuff. I was like, I don't know what to say. Like, that's all. So it's kind of neat on stuff, kind of to solve it. And that I like that part of it. And I wish the party would listen to me and not go into dangerous places. But that's okay.
We have to, otherwise
No,
we
we do
just
not.
leave and don't find out what we came here to find out.
Like Thanos, like you didn't say once on that you were looking for that. It was all about the inscriptions. Until you just said it just now, there was
Because
no
I
reason.
had said it beforehand. That is her main reason for being here, is the yellow banner. That's her main reason for being on Chult, which is why I'm pointing it out now, just because your character would know that after having spent so much time with her. It's why I'm pointing it out, because Liz forgets to say it like in the moment.
Exposition.
It's fine if that's what the party wants to do. I'm just saying that 2 times now you've gotten into a battle, and hopefully this time you find something other than
We were expecting.
danger. What's that?
I wasn't expecting a doorbell and then like a trick or treat.
But yeah, no, other than that, it was fun. It was good.
Cool.
Liked it.
Cool.
Talking to her, like you said though, was like talking to Stephen from Braveheart, the one that's like, "It's my island." In order to talk to an Irishman, I'm forced to talk to the Lord Almighty.
Andre?
I agree that the mystery around Zalcore, if it's her or not, is certainly very intriguing, and it didn't go where I expected it to. So yeah, that was definitely a rose. I enjoyed the Hydra the whole time in that last round. I was like, if we don't finish it in this round, it's gonna be real bad, because that was like 8 or 9 that we'd cut off.
Yeah.
And
I was kind of hoping. I was like, oh, I wonder. Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it, because I'm gonna grow 8 new heads next turn. But
Yeah,
Baz was going to
scary.
action surge had he not killed it on his normal hits. Doesn't know. And if
I'm-
once he action surged, he was going to fire rune, like he was gonna do everything, because it's all short rests.
But yeah, like as a player, I've pretty much like conceded to the fact that because everything in here has the whatever the disguise thing, the natural disguise thing that they have, that there's like, it doesn't matter how hard I look, I'm not gonna see the trap that's gonna eat me. So just do what we intended to do. And like, I feel like we have, I mean, you mentioned at the beginning, Liz, we have 3 reasons for being here, and now we have a 4th because of the whole Zalcore stuff. Like, you know, our intent is to clear this place out and map it completely, and that's just one of a few objectives here. Like, we got the orchid, so that's, you know, 1 done, but there's still stuff that we haven't gotten to the bottom of here that you know, I don't think we need to spend 2 hours collecting all the saporifics, but I think we should at least spend time in each area of this palace to make sure we haven't overlooked anything big.
We
Because
don't know anything about the Queen, do we? Not much.
No, there was very little information that we had actually about her. And we don't have much left of this place to uncover. Is one of the
There's
reasons.
a couple of corners that we missed, but
Well, it's one of the reasons I kind of sent Gerald down there, because I was just like, I don't know, but I guess I should check with everybody else. I'm not even close. I'm not close to tapped. After that short rest, I should have.
Me a lot.
I should have double checked with everybody else exactly how tapped as a group we are before I sent him down. That's a Liz, assuming everybody is roughly the same as me, and that may not be true.
I still got a couple tricks up my sleeve.
But yeah, so we've only got a couple places left. If we decide, you know, to not interact with the Zalcore
Swarms can be bad though.
thing anymore, you know.
Cool. Yeah. For me,
Not
yeah, it
too
was fun.
much.
I liked it. I like this place. I like trying trying to RP a whatever the hell Zalcore is and what her deal is while under the effects of hallucinogenic drugs is. It's like, what would she really like? Yeah, I'm trying to be like, well, what would she actually say? What would she do? What is she thinking here? And is it lucid? And is it? So that was interesting.
Is there another
Trying not
bird?
to. Yeah, and then of course, yeah, we've got the Eblis. What's up with them? I did like the little interaction you had we had back and forth.
I like
with
the exchange though. It
Yeah, I
was fun.
thought-
It was a negotiation with that person.
Yeah,
that-
I wasn't sure how it was gonna go, but you guys, you I don't know. I think it was pretty good. You kind of didn't.
That
You kind of
perfume paid
got
off.
what you got from her, but you probably left with a like not really a good sense of what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
But you got the orchid, so that's cool. Yeah,
Who
the
knew
rest of the
perfume would
place is
pay off?
neat. Yeah. Hey, you never know. You never know when I give you shit. 30 sessions later, becomes useful. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, the
What?
rest was good. The fights were fun. The Violet Bloom was just a distraction. The true threat obviously was the Bloom Hydra. But it was a fun monster. It was a little complicated, and none of it was automated in Fantasy Grounds. So I had to read the big blocks of ability text and like figure out exactly how the flowers die and grow and how that changes the monster, what the monster can do. So I apologize. I should have really brushed up on that before today's session. I read it like 2 sessions ago, or 2 weeks ago I read it, but then when I actually went to run it, I was like, oh shit, right, it's got 4 different flowers and they all do different things. Anyways.
I think
And
you
then of
did
course,
fine.
depending on how much damage it takes and how many heads grow and which ones die, it's all random, so it's kind of... But it was interesting. It was an interesting monster to run. It was definitely dynamic. Yeah, and I think it was definitely a threat. It could have gone really poorly had things gone a little differently, too. The Fairy Fire, man, did that help. That turn after the Fairy Fire, when you guys crit it like 3 times, I was like, holy shit. Nice.
Well, the trip and the fairy fire. Although
Yeah.
the trip didn't help the range, but
Yeah, it was kind of a
That would've
double-edged
been great,
sword
too.
with the trip.
But-
Yeah, I mean, it usually is.
But yeah, it was all good for me. I thought it was fun. Just a quick note as well, so you guys know, and tell Brad as well. There will be no game next weekend. Me and Amanda, we are... Actually, today is our anniversary. But we are...
Congratulations.
Thanks. 12
Happy
years.
anniversary.
Well done.
But... Well, sorry, Amanda says it's 21, but we've been married for 12 years. But next week we are going to take a trip for our anniversary. We're going to go down to Vancouver Island and check it out. So we're going to be gone next weekend and most of next week. Coming back the weekend
that'll be
after.
nice.
But the weekend after we'll be back, so it should be normal. Game as normal, unless we get stuck for some reason on the island. But yeah, so no game next week, but we will be back. And we'll figure out what happens with the rest of Nangalore. I imagine you'll
Take a
probably
foldable
finish
bowl.
Nangalore next session. I don't see why you wouldn't. You've uncovered most of the map at this point. So I guess it just depends on how these battles go and that kind of stuff.
Well,
or
battles?
Swarms-
Battle!
swarms can go
Battle!
really
There might not be
battle.
something else. Oh god! What have I done?
Well, we do know that Man-Eater is in the other one, so if we decide to
Oh.
send Gerald in, and if he doesn't, oh god, if he dies here, we won't be able to send him into the other one.
if we can avoid probably fighting the queen, like I have a feeling she's got some crazy bad stuff.
Who knows?
I thought we were
Fucking
close.
fire.
I thought there was a close moment where like things were getting agitated. I'm like, uh-oh.
Maybe
give her
there
something.
was. She didn't try to
Give her
poison
something.
you all with fruit.
Or did the birds?
Yeah, what was
I
up
got
with
the
that?
birds.
Was
Hate
was
them
that the birds?
freaking
Was that
birds.
her? Was that a mistake? Did she not realize it was poison? Did the birds not realize it was poison? Maybe it's all a
She-
misunderstanding. Either way, Donna
She's a
Quinn,
little out of her gourd. The
Yeah.
birds, however,
she's not your garden variety. Oh wait, she is.
Donoquin didn't have any idea what the nature of the poison was he? Or just that they had been tampered with?
No, if he had kept some of the fruit to examine later, you might have been able to determine it, but he just knew that they were not good to eat.
it was
But yeah.
done very well, though. He said.
Yeah.
It was very cleverly, or
Yeah.
that's what you told him.
Yeah, it was definitely not obvious, so yeah.
I'm handing it to him. He's putting it back in the basket. Nope, nope.
But yeah, so we'll end tonight's session here. So thank you so much for watching episode of Magic Mythal. We live stream nearly every Sunday except for next week here on Twitch, and you can catch up as well. We post our videos up on YouTube. If you enjoy spending the time, consider watching and giving the channel a follow, turning on notifications, and you'll see when we go live and when new videos are posted. Thanks again, and thank you to all of my players. And until next time, have a great night.